Hi. Oh my goodness gracious me. News now Voodoo must have turned off my alarm. Dagnap it. It's all his fault. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the show. Round of applause for you guys for showing up. Thank you. I appreciate the appreciation, my fans are the best fans in the world. I've said it before and I'll say it again because it's still true as it was on day one. Hey, anyway, let's get my Lucasfilm special leftover special effects going. Oh, all right. Is that some fancy pants hardcore stuff or what? I don't need no green screen. Uh, my coffee will kick in soon enough. This is what I get for staying up all night watching Wrangler stream. Uh, he had for public safety in his chat, so like they were actually having a conversation, and I wanted to, it was in. I was intrigued. Anyway, good morning. Hello, welcome to the stream. Um, and I know officially, News Now Voodoo turned off my camera, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Not just that, but there's an army of them now. I got some mail from from Salacious yesterday. So now I got a whole army of these guys chasing me. Look at this is the grand prize for this month's drawing. I've been just showing you guys pictures, but now here they are in the flesh. There's the little Black Slot Dictionary. Look at that, the little phone. He's got his fez on. The grand prize for this month's giveaway, you get all three. There's Ninja. Look at he's got his tattoos. He's got his little flip-flops on. Is Salacious amazing or what? Look at his hair. His little mustache, his little beard. Look, he's even got the little hair under his hair because he shaves his head halfway, and his little vest. Look, see his tattoos and everything. He's got his little hippie bracelets on. This is amazing stuff, man. The amount of work Salacious Mets put into these is unbelievable. And look at Long Island Voodoo. He's wearing a girdle. His little handcuffs, little sunglasses, his Yankees hat. He's got a brim though, so you can't say Yankee with no brim. I don't know. Apparently, that was some kind of meme. Shut up. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tequila Kid is first. Well, I'll give it to him because it's not his fault I started late. So here we go. All right. Thank you very much. Griffey, what's up? Good to see ya. Zerzu, Zyquin, good morning, Zerzu. Good to see ya. Edie Marie's in the house. Finally. Yes, indeed. Cliff Hickson. Hey. Edie Marie, Griffey, Dad farted. Yes, good morning. Good morning, all. Big hugs to everyone near and far and that country that it doesn't exist called Australia. Griffey, Mark Baggett's in the house. What's up? Good morning to you. Parson, 1122. Is Hez preparing today's rants? Oh, boy, oh, boy. I don't know, man. I am kind of hoarse from yesterday's show and last night. And yeah, my throat's a little funky today, so I don't know, but we'll see. I'll still rant, but it might be much more like this than like a screaming. Cliff Hickson, Hezokuai was probably up all night working in an alley, selling his body to lonely women up to raise money for broken system, broken trusts, bail. Yeah. That's going to be our top story this morning, of course. Edie Marie, don't forget, friends, to hit the like button on the way in. Yes. All right. Jiffy, that farted. I'm good now that the weather is in that non-existent night you're in. Texas Tim, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, too. The Fur Missile, a.k.a. DJ, good morning, everyone. All right. Let's see. Texas Tim, Scott Ammo, good morning, Hezokuai and pals again. Yeah. Irish Dublin is in the house. Good morning to you. All right, good to see you. Oh, wait, Skador, rise and shine with Hezokuai. That's what I'm talking about. Just Jenny, good morning, Hez and Rash family. All right. William Grabber says, happy Friday. All right. Hey, how are all you peeps this morning? We're good. Mitch Norris, because if he called himself Chuck Norris would actually show up at his house and file a lawsuit to his skull. Trying to invent a new Chuck Norris joke. It didn't work. They can't all work. It's a live show, man. 90% improvised. They can't make every joke a banger. Look, Chuck Norris. All right. Now that would have made Meg 2 great. That would have made Meg 2 great. For anyone who's been following this week, all week, I went and I saw Meg 2 on Tuesday. Shut up, it was free tickets. So I went and I saw it, and my review of the movie was, because they used this sound effect so many times in the movie that my review of the movie was, the movie starts and then you see a dinosaur. Then you see a shark. Then you see Jason Statham. And then he jumps into a submarine. Then you see the shark again. Then you see some eelfish. And then you see an octopus. And then they're on an island. Oh, wait, there's a bad guy. Wait, there's more bad guys with guns. But just now I've added, the movie would have actually gotten it at least 3 stars. I gave it 2.5. It would have got at least 3, maybe 3.5, if at some point, after all that, oh, it's Chuck Norris. And then Chuck Norris just beat up the shark. Oh, that would have been great. Oh, they should have done that. That would have raised it. That would have raised it from standard schlock to absolutely like Sharknado level schlock and beyond. It would have been great. Oh, well. So anyway, welcome, Mitch. All right. Nightman's wife, Baby Hunter, says, good morning. All right. Love it. Terry Barnes, salacious. Yeah. All right. Jersey Weed Skidor, salacious. The Unforgiven Witness. All right. Did you check your email? I have something special for everyone. All right. Well, let me see if News Now Voodoo will allow me to access my own files. Oh, man. Let's see. I can see for miles and miles while I access my files. Let's see. Oh, well, I mean, Jerry, like, Skeptic's been on my show before. I'm sure if he wanted to come up, he'd just, he'd let me know. I don't want to bother the poor guy. Teams, Mark Baggett, what's up? Methodist Dave, how's it going? Tequila Kid, Edward Catalier, Fur Missile, Epiphanies, good morning. Gamer 88, what's up? Hello. Deadpool 85, big hugs. Yes, big hugs to you too. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Good morning, Hez and all of the Rash crew. Yes, good morning to you too. Let's see, Bandit 2804. Look at me, I'm a real boy. Methodist Dave. The world smells a little sweeter today. Could be that the garbage has left the streets. Yeah, because broken system, broken trust is in jail. Yeah. Salacious, Unforgiven, Parson 1122. He raised a whole $3. Woo-hoo. The Unforgiven Witness, it was pause after proof that said you do it, and then there's a long pause, and then the smallest boop. The timing was perfect. All right. Hey, bad. Yo, Hez, you crazy man. Good day, bloke. Hey, good day to you, too. Jason D, Dad Farted, Parson 1122. Methodist Dave, Accurate Outrage, Jersey Full. Who else is here? Let's see. Mark Baggett, Jason D, Deadpool, Edward Cavalier, Tim Hicks. The Dick Bag Patrol! I'm just here to say hello. I must be going. I just came in to say I must be going. Sorry, but I can't say. All right, but hey, at least you came to visit. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tomorrow on the Saturday night snafu with me and Frauditor News Network, Dick Bag Patrol. Tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That farted. Robert Cousteau, say heads and the mods in the chat. Yeah. All right. Jam and Jet. Who else do we got in the house today? Epiphany's Dick Bag. I think we're caught up. All right. So it looks like he's already got a plan for tomorrow. Oh boy. We got a lot to look forward to in the coming day or two. Yep. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. It's going to be the first Bears game in the afternoon. And then pretty much like within an hour or two after the game ends, we'll have the Dick Bag Patrol up here. And we'll get $2 Australian from Griffey because News Now Voodoo stuffed you around. Tase his butt. Oh, man. And I'm going to take that literal. Like, you actually want me to tase him in the butt? Sorry, I got to get my supplies. Hold on. See, because he messed with my alarm and I woke up late, I didn't have time to prep all my stuff like I normally do every morning. I'm usually up at least an hour before the show getting everything ready. Crap. Where is it? Voodoo, did you hide the tasers too, you little punk? Hold on. Well, I found one. Oh, he don't like that. He don't like that at all.
Oh no. You weren't supposed to find those, Hez. Oh, Griffey. You Aussies, man. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, check it out, man. You know what I had for dinner last night? Quokka burgers. Yeah, how do you like that? Huh? Ow. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop it. Ow. Ow, my butt. Come on, Hez. No. No. He's literally tasing me in the butt. Oh, there it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. K-Fire's here. But trying to sleep. I got woken up at 4. Oh my goodness. Get some rest, my man. You and Wrangler are like the two least sleepingest people that I know of. Well, that I see, online. Get some rest, man. Because especially when you got a little one, as soon as you lay down, that's when they start, daddy. Believe me, I know. Been there, done that. Just Jenny, what's up? Jason D. How you gonna eat a burger with only 2 teeth? Anyway, so yes, that is the number one breaking story this morning is yes, last night, broken system, broken trust, got locked up. Wait, he was still up at 4? Because the whole reason I stayed up late was because I was watching him on Wrangler stream. The hell? Yeah, I'd like some more details on that too. I think everyone would. But in the meantime, so here's what happened. And this specifically is one of the reasons why we're all, I mean, obviously you know why we're happy that Broken System of all people got arrested and locked up. But when last time he got hemmed up and Masshole actually put together some money and bailed him out, and there was some controversy about that, like, why are you bailing out a frauditor? And she's like, well, I actually had some compassion for the guy. I was trying to help him out, whatever. There were people that were questioning her motives. But the fact of the matter is, after that, he was given a new court date, never showed up. So this arrest was for literally the same thing. So now, Wolverine Transparency was going live, begging for money, begging for money to bail out Broken System, and he didn't get any. I think someone said he ended up getting a total like $300 out of the 3,000 they were asking for. It's like, well, how come nobody is trying to give him money and bail him out because they did last time? Because it's literally the same thing. Like, I always come on here and say, these guys will do anything and they don't care because they know that they don't have to pay any consequences. If the only punishment they get is financial, they just beg for their money and their fans are stupid enough to give it to them. Well, apparently with Broken System, Broken Trust, after this has already happened for the exact same thing, they're like, okay, no. Now this isn't just us that they call trolls saying that he's doing that. This is blatantly him doing that. At least that's how I interpreted it. Then again, the fact that it was Masshole who raised the money the first time, that's not necessarily his fans that the money was coming from even then. So anyway, let's see, where is it? I got the it looks like several, well, of course, several people have covered it. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Because I was on this last night as it was happening live. And now that I'm going back and I'm looking, I remember Frauditor Troll covered it. So what I'm gonna do is because yeah, that's you know what? I'm gonna play that right now. So right now, here's what I'm gonna do. Because as many of you know, I woke up late this morning because News Now Voodoo, the little punk, snuck and turned off my alarm when I wasn't looking. So I never really got a chance to do all my pre-show prep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on Frauditor Troll's video from last night where he covered BSBT's arrest. While that's playing, I'm going to go top off my coffee and do some of my prep work and get ready so that the rest of the show will be nice and smooth like silk. Slicker than grease. I got news for your cruise. You'll be sucking like a leech. Yeah. You can't front on that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. Uh-oh. These Australians. He says, give him another tasing. That's what he gets. And for those of you who didn't see, last night in the mail, I finally received what is going to ultimately be the grand prize for this month's giveaway. I've been showing pictures, but now I actually have them in hand. I got the Salacious Handmade Mini Voodoo Dolls, the Long Island Audits, the News Now Ninja, and the Random Soft Set. And look, these are so individualized that even if, because, you know, we know she's not making any more of the big ones, but even if she made more of these are still going to be special because she signed each one individually and numbered, one out of question mark, because she doesn't know if she's going to make more. But see, that's the original Long Island Audit. There's the Soft Sit by Salacious. There's Now Ninja by Salacious. So they're all not just individually decorated, but individually signed. So these are unique, man. Each one is absolutely unique. And again, even if she ends up making more, they're numbered, so you'll always know that yours are number one. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, man, I wish I had the record skip special effect. Now that's another one I'm going to have to download. Mark Rules, what's up in Belgium? How's it going? How the waffles? Blue Steel. Oh, come on now with the show. Come on, baby. Oh, Motley Crue. Okay, yeah. I did when I was really young. I made a video back when I had these things called a VHS recorder. I had one back in the old days in the 80s. And one of the first things I did with it was I made a movie, which was basically like a music video to Shout at the Devil by Motley Crue. It wasn't very good. It was like my buddy beating up a stuffed lion with a towel tucked into his shirt like it was a cape, like he was a superhero. I don't know. I still have that footage. Okay, see, this is one of my biggest. Oh, so I used to have a DVD with all of my movies that I made on it, and I took all those and ripped them onto the hard drive of my computer just in case if anything ever happened to the DVD, because if they physically get messed up, they won't play. Well, it got physically messed up and it won't play. But at least I had it on the hard drive of my computer. But that's the computer that years ago I was in my apartment and we had a metal railing on our deck outside. A lightning bolt hit the railing outside and then my computer died and never turned back on. And I tried to get all of the information from that hard drive ripped professionally. So I brought it to the Geek Squad at Best Buy and I paid them to give me everything off of that hard drive so that I could get my movies back. And what I ended up getting was they gave me a CD with like 5,000 still photographs on it. That's it. No videos. So out of all the movies I made before the year 2000, which is around about when this all happened, I still have, I mean, I think 3 of them are on this channel, like way back when this channel first started, I posted them. But other than that, I've made probably 25, 30 movies, short films, and I have maybe 8. Who got the gift I bought? I don't remember which one you bought. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. I woke up late. There was locusts, floods. It wasn't my fault. This is the Blues Brothers, you know, that's Jake. Anyway, here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you. Anyway, like I said, man, I got to get my head straight. And I got to get caught up. Drive saves might be able to get more than the Geek Squad. Yeah. Like I said at the time, that seemed like the thing. I probably would have got everything back if I would have went to someone that wasn't just a teenager that was hired by Best Buy. But live and learn. Damn, I overslept. Well, that's all right, little Chihuahua. So did I. I just started. I didn't even have time to prep. That's why, like I said, and I'll say it again, I am about to play the video that Frauditor Troll did last night covering BSBT's arrest. And hopefully while that's playing, well, not hopefully, while that's playing, I'm going to do all the stuff that I normally would do before I went on the air to prep for the show so that the rest of the show will be nice and smooth and get my head together. So let's go ahead and get that going, guys, and I'll get caught up with myself mentally, get woke up, wake up, Hez. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Frauditor Troll.
What's up?
How's it going?
The SBT was arrested.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes.
Let's enjoy. All right, let me share screen.
An illusion will be. There's only one world, and you're not free to go and just go buy a candy bar.
Let me see. I've updated that. Okay, good. So we're going to share that as well. All right, good. What we want to do is people want to go to my Cash App or my, where's my?
Oh my God, we just started and there's already e-begging. Come on, dude. All right, so apparently BSB was arrested. There's a $3,000 bond. And now Wolverine Transparency is begging because that's all they do. Of course, they're begging. And yeah, I also have another announcement I'm going to tell you guys right now. Is that I was talking to Elevator Boy, and he was talking about a lawsuit. And I think that he was trying to extort money off me. I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do. That video is going to drop tomorrow. Yeah, maybe Kate can bail him out again. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, let's continue.
I'm going to have to, because I'm doing this straight on, the straight up, I'm not, I didn't pre-plan this. I did make a phone call earlier. I did confirm White Lake here. I want you guys to listen to Waterford Police Department. So you guys can hear, because Wolvie don't bullshit people.
Really?
I don't do. But here you go.
Let's hear that phone call.
Township Police, this is Dispatcher Pam. Can I help you?
Yeah, can you tell me if you're holding Josh Lanto? How much is his bond?
It's going to be $3,010. That information.
Tell me.
He's not allowed to have a phone. He's already done his phone call.
I know. He just forgot to tell me what he was charged with.
Okay.
In order for me to raise, you got to understand something. In order for me to raise bond money. All right. So we all know that he's there. You heard me make the phone call. So, and, calling them Yeah, calling them would be like calling them would be, you know, to redress this would be really stupid. Because it is a flat set bond. He needs, in order for him to be free, he needs $3,000.
All right, guys, open up your wallets. He needs our help. Go give the sovereign citizen your last dollar because the sovereign citizen probably decided to drive without license plates. Like, seriously, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Oh, it looks like we have some gifted memberships in the house already. Thank you so much. We have 5 from Greg Jonick. Thank you. And we also have G. Smith has been a member for 2 months. He says hello. Well, hello to you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Wrangler, for the 5. I have news on News Now Elevator on my live tonight. In short, he's having a bad day. Yeah. Well, here's the thing about News Now Elevator. Let me show you guys this. Hold on. Hold on. What's up, everybody? And this is a 41-minute conversation I had with this guy where I was trying to interview him, you know, see if he's going to put his foot in his mouth. But yeah, I think he tried to extort me, to be honest. It seems that he has some legitimate issues with, possibly legitimate issues with William, but I think he literally tried to extort me. So, yeah, if you hear
unless
this,
there's something that police find that I'm not right.
there's
I don't
40 minutes. So I'm gonna post that tomorrow. And yeah. But yeah, just to give you guys a heads up that he has a big issue with that Williams guy that I had on my panel, and I deleted the video because it literally doesn't serve any purpose to me. And I kind of regret getting all into their custody battle and their shit with the kid. You know, it's too personal. I should have stayed away from that, but it's all good. I'm told him I'm gonna keep making videos on him every time he does something stupid. But yeah, so look out for that video tomorrow. It's really, really interesting. And yeah, he was trying to, I believe he was trying to like extort. That's probably what happened there. But yeah, let's continue with the BSBT story.
So, I
Thanks,
don't even know my own PayPal, to be honest with you. Let me see. Let me find. Stand by. I'm going to call somebody. Stand by.
Okay, dead air.
I'm muted on his, but on mine, I'm making a phone call. So,
hey, thank you so much, Alone Light. Here's to hoping your channel stays up because of all the copyright strikes from frauditors. Thank you so much for the 10. My channel will always stay up. My channel has been under attack for a year and a half. And, you know, even like when I had 1,000 subscribers, I started getting copyright strikes from PayPal Patty. Then it was Amagansett Press. Then it was Chile. It has not stopped, and it's all good. We keep fighting. We keep going on. Yep, we don't stop. For real, though. Not like this clown. Because, yeah, we can't let them win by just stop roasting them. We have to continue.
just stand by as I'm going to get the links that we need. Jonathan, you know my shit, don't you? Can you put my Cash App and my PayPal link in there? Because we need to raise $3,010 to get him out.
Boy, 3,000. What a waste of money.
If anybody's in the good mood to anybody, you know, especially his subscribers, I don't know how many people we have on his end but we are live on both our channels. I have
Yeah, he also threatened that there was going to be some type of litigation, and that never happened because obviously it's all hot air, it's all BS. Now, when it comes to Chris, he did file some lawsuits against that guy Williams, but somehow he's trying to involve the entire anti-frauditor community into that. But we don't have any business with that. That is outside of our control, outside of our concerns. So, hey, Moonshade, yeah, I got into exposing frauditors because my lovely wife Nicole started watching Dr. Dave and got into the community, and then we were like, well, she was like, we can do this better. Like, we can roast frauditors, not necessarily better than Dr. Dave, but in general, we can roast frauditors, and that's exactly what we started doing, and then we were successful. So yeah, thanks to lovely Nicole.
18 in mine, and I don't know
Hey,
how
K-Far, I'm sure you're happy right now.
many's in his. Let's see here. Yin Yang, what up? Jonathan, I know you're there. AFE, what's up? Spot Check News, Bareback, the Blue, no matter what they do. Yeah.
Nah, it's not about folding. I already said that. I didn't want to get into their business and their shit like between the kids and custody in the first place. And when I brought William on, I wanted to ask him more about his character, but it kind of leaked and got like, I don't like getting into like CPS shit and stuff with the people's business, with the frauders' business. I want to criticize their frauders. That's what I'm there for. And that video basically doesn't serve any purpose to the channel anymore. But I will keep making videos on him with all his nonsense, his fraudits, the elevator situations. Who knows where he's going to get stuck next?
My God. Let's see. Super Callie's laughing at you. As usual. I figured your trolls would, follow that. We ain't gonna put up with no disrespect up in mine. So, yeah. Well, he's in and if people want to come up on my live stream, they're more welcome to. That want to help and find out more information.
Oh, I should click on the link.
Here we go.
For sure.
There you go.
Guys, let's try to
There's
get on
my,
let's try to get on the panel.
What's going on, Utah? MCC, what's up? Let's see it, Jonathan. It just doesn't.
All right. For those of you who didn't see it live, this is where it's going to start getting juicy. Oh, it gets real good real fast. Earlier, when you saw my text on the screen, because Wolverine took down his live, it's not there anymore. So I can't replay it now. But I was in his chat during his live, and I asked a question. I didn't even say anything mean or rude or anything. I just asked a question. I don't remember what the question was because he deleted the post, so I can't find it. But he read my question, and then I knew he was talking to me because he was addressing whatever it was that I had wrote. But again, I forgot what it was. But he's like, you know what, you trolls, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find your channel, and I'm going to strike you, too. I'm going to strike all the videos you make about me. I know that you're out there making all these videos about me and blah, 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 and going off about it. I haven't made one Wolverine transparency video, not one. Yeah, I talk about him on my live stream because it's Wolverine transparency. He sticks his finger in his butt and then threatens to shoot people with it. That guy, harassing people that are on the street, banging pots and pans, hanging out with BSBT, going to K-Far's house. I mention them when I talk about those stories. But you can't, I'm sorry, buddy. You can't copyright strike all the videos I made about you when I haven't made any videos about you, you idiot. Greg Jonick for $5. Here's my donation to the Tase News Now Voodoo Fund. Highway Star for $5. Criminals begging to get criminals out of jail must be a new American dream, huh? Voodoo needs a tase. That's a great point. I guess that's the new American dream, huh? Is to be a criminal, e-begging online for money to bail out other criminals. And Max E. Kennedy for 20 pounds. Happy Friday dance, please. Number 3, Pastor driving test this AM. Stay off the UK roads, my fellow citizens. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. All right, here we go. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, because number 3, I'm going to give you a triple dipple happy dance. And then from there, we'll go back. We'll do the tasings. And then we'll watch the amazing, after the tasing, Frauditor troll hanging out with Wolverine Transparent's hole. Oh, no. All right, triple dipple happy dance. Here we go. Okay. All right. No, you know what? I did it backwards, so now you get double trouble. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Hey, Unclean made it. What's up? Ah, crap. So on top of everything else, you had to sleep in your car. Aw, that's not cool. No. Stop it. That's better. Thank you. Damn crows. Oh my goodness, what's the night temp out there like, right? Oh, wait, I owe you guys some tasings, don't I? Yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. Great fun, great fun. Here we go. Check it out.
Shut up. Zabadab. All right. You guys are so quick with the taser, but guess what? I'm gonna bail out BSBT, and then I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna call Audit them, and I'm gonna have them FOIA your name and phone number and your address, and then I'm gonna read those papers, and then me and BSBT and Wolverine Transparency are gonna play basketball with a wastebasket to throw those FOIAs away! And then we will have wasted taxpayer dollars! Yes, yes. Don't you know? We learned our evil from Doofenshmirtz, our Evil Incorporated. And that's our plan. Our secret plan to take over the world is to FOIA all the paper so they have to cut down all the trees so we can just throw the FOIAs away.
All right. You know what that diatribe he just went on reminded me of? Yesterday, I saw Audit Them was live. So I went on to Audit Them's live stream. And I watched the whole thing. I like he went live and I caught it like right when he went live. So I watched the whole stream. And nothing happened other than him calling me a troll a couple times because he saw me in his chat. Oh, man, Hezokuai, I thought you were cool, man. I'm just asking you a question, you dish canoe. But, well, here's what happened. Because I'm not going to play any of it here. Not because, you know, anything that happens, but because the exact opposite. Literally, this was his live stream yesterday. This was Audit Them's live stream yesterday. He walks into a library, looks around, eventually sees an employee, asks them if they have a particular book. They say yes. He walks around the library some more, Nothing happens. And then he leaves the library. So I said in the chat, I'm like, yes, you expose those horrible, evil, rotten tyrant librarians for keeping their books in alphabetical order. And that's what made it, that's what triggered him. Hezokuai, what are you doing, man? I thought you were cool. Why are you saying that? Why are you trolling me? Whatever on it, them. Anyway, let's get back to Frauditor troll last night with Wolverine Transparency begging for money for Broken System, Broken Trust. For those of you who didn't see it, this is the part where it gets interesting. All right.
No. Jonathan, no. BSCT doesn't handle business. Don't go to jail and expect people to raise the money for you. Yeah, I know. I know.
The defund the police thing is not about the
Let's see if he
detectives,
brings us
right?
up.
Nobody's like defund the detective squad, right? But that's what they do because all they care about is traffic. That's what makes them money.
Yeah. And I agree with a lot of that, but you got to understand something. I am for law and order. I don't care what. I'm not going to argue my point with people that are closed-minded on this. We will have to agree to disagree if you are. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the Fourth Amendment and how it was written. I do not believe that we should be pulling people over just because they of these pretextual stops, because they're not wearing a seatbelt, because they smell odor of weed, because they don't have a light on their plate. I watched my daughter get her car stolen right in front of me when her old man got pulled over while I was doing a live stream, and they stole my daughter's car because she didn't have insurance on it at the time. And insurance is nothing but a pimp's game. And I know that people should be insured. I know that I have insurance. Everybody in this house pays insurance, and we pay a lot. If we actually did not, if we wasn't slaves, I would be well off. I would have a pocket full of money. I would be well off if I didn't have to. But I have about maybe $100 spending money after I spend my money every month, and it's sad.
It is sad
that I watched that happen to my son-in-law, and my granddaughter has to pay because she had to do without a few things where I had to step in. So now my money's come out of that because these road pirates continue to pull people over for pretextual stops that are.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got $1.99 from Raven Wing. Good morning, Heston chat. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yeah, right now, this is the part where Wolverine's just complaining about cops in the government. Ooh. Never heard that one before.
I am not anti-cop.
I'm not anti-cop. Yeah, I just hate them because they're road pirates.
All down with me. I would say about maybe 35% of them like me. The rest of them hate my guts because I don't hate police, and you will never get me to hate police ever. But I will not go with a false narrative and allow people to make me pick a side and say that those people that I don't like, that and because they're assholes and they do
look
lie,
at his arm here is separating.
You're not going to get me to turn on the narrative of freedom. Never. I will never turn on that narrative. But if they're out there, for an example, there are auditors that would throw a rock at the freaking security house, and the security would be on butthurt, and then they would start recording. Okay,
Hey,
provoking
Wolby.
people, provoking police officers, doing the same shit. Okay, pulling on
Wolby,
handles.
Did you guys catch that? Now, Wolverine Transparency is trying to present himself as being better than most auditors. That point in and of itself can be argued. But what did he say just now? That's important. He's saying, I'm better than those other guys. Because what do those other guys do? They'll throw a rock at the building, and then when people come out, then they pull their cameras out and start recording. That's not one of us saying that. That's one of them saying that. That's not, well, it's hard to take his word for it because he's a conspiracy theory nut. But my point is, when people on our end say stuff like that, and frauditors say, no, we don't do stuff like that. But now we got a frauditor saying that frauditors do stuff like that. He's like, I'm not one of those frauditors that throws rocks at the building, and then when they come out because I threw rocks, then I start recording. Like, I wonder where he came up with that narrative. Maybe he's seen it happen. Anyway, back to the video.
Saw it in the cop out there and then say they wasn't. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, Wolby.
And my problem with this, you know what? I've got too much feedback, so you're just gonna have to let me talk and let that let this cycle go.
Let me say something.
So what I'm trying to tell my subscribers is that I believe in law and order, and this channel believes that police
You're just
should
gonna have
exist,
to let me talk.
but they should not exist and take advantage of the 10th Amendment and rewrite the laws that does not run concurrent with the supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution, that would impede on any of my Fourth Amendment rights, because a crime is a felony. So anytime that you pull me over for a high misdemeanor or felony, that is the only time that you should be stopping me. If you look at the bill 1080, I'm going to pull it up right now so that you people can see Washington's bill 1080 for not stopping for the police.
Hey, Mrs. Schrodinger's
I
cat.
don't know if you noticed, Wolby, but
He's still in
Frauditor
jail.
Is backstage saying that he has the $3,000 to bail out BSBT.
Here we go. That this passed through the state of Washington. This passed, and their governor signed it. So they're telling them that
He's
they
not
do
even listening.
have to stop for police officers as long as they don't. Here, let me read it. House bill. Wait a minute. Maybe this is not the one. Hold up.
Can you hear me, Wolby?
This shit's acting funny now because it wants me to subscribe.
Can you hear me?
He doesn't have his headphones
Mr.
on,
Schrodinger's
people.
cat, he's still in
No,
jail.
that's not it.
He's in jail.
Washington bill would change
They're
when
e-bagging right
police
now.
officers could stop. I thought that was Bill 1080.
Anyway, let me fast forward a little because
Now it's saying
Wolverine fumbles around with his
1513.
computer and can't find
Did
what
they
he's looking
pass
for.
a new one?
And then
Would
eventually puts his headphones on, and then people tell him, hey,
prioritize-
there's someone who wants to come up.
Hey,
man?
how's it going?
What's going on?
Not much, not much. Look, I feel bad for the guy, so I wanted to pay for his bail. I know that last time Kate did it out of the kindness of her heart, and this time I wanted to do the right thing, so I wanted to pay for his bail. So you have the Cash App info. How do we get him out? What did he do anyways? What happened?
Well, do you really want to get him out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, you know,
Okay.
hey, Kate did it last time, so I thought, why not? Why
Well,
not?
I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll get him out. Like,
All right, hold up. Now, this is a CI that turned into a warrant
okay.
because he didn't appear It's a failure to appear a warrant for driving on a suspended license.
Oh, so okay, driving on a suspended license, and he didn't show up to court.
Yes,
Oh, damn.
it's the same thing Kate pulled him out for.
Oh, the same thing Kate pulled him out for. Okay, well, I'll do my part then. Do you know why he didn't show up to court?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
all right.
But if that does that matter to you, or are you just fishing for more information, or
No,
you wanna get him out?
no, that's fine. I'll help him. I'll help him. So, like,
Okay, my cash app's right there.
so, like, are you sure if I send you the money, like, are there any fees on Cash App, or should I send a little extra, or?
Well, they said it was three. Here, let me tell you.
3010. They're going to play the recording of the phone call that he made to the jail. But it doesn't matter because right now it's 8:20 time for the Cupcake Happy Dance. All right. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Yeah. We love the sauce. The awesome sauce. Because it tastes so good. And it's the boss. All right. Hey. There she is. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to have Dink Bag Patrol on tomorrow. So be ready. He was here earlier to confirm that he's got plans for the show. It's going to be great. Uncle Farty. I wonder if this guy's related to Uncle Artie.
Yeah.
Rodder Wrangler for $5. Thanks for staying around to the Roast Festival last night. I can't believe News Now Dumbwaiter is still playing Innocent. He's your new chew toy. Here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you very much. That's right. All right, here we go. Yeah, the crazy part's coming up real soon, guys.
I'm gonna play what the officer. I called the officer and the. God, I'm hearing a lot of feedback. Stand by. I did things getting on my nerves.
Yeah, I
We're
don't
in
think it's coming
transparency
from me,
and Tech
man.
are not getting along last night at all.
I'm clear.
Because I'm live on his channel and live on yours.
Oh, okay, you should.
Oh,
you
Raven
should
Wing got her
mute
bingo
yourself
cards
on
and her
his
cards.
channel.
Yeah, but I
love
won't
it.
be
It's
able- I want
fantastic.
everybody
Thank
to
you,
hear
Raven
it.
Wing. I
Oh, okay,
appreciate it.
gotcha.
I want to be transparent. Just stand by.
All right.
Okay. The hell's wrong with this stupid thing? All right, I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Salacious, he was in the chat the whole time.
All right, here we go.
Please, this is Dispatcher Payne. Can I help you?
Yeah, can you tell me if you're holding Josh Lanto?
Yes, we are.
And how much is his bond?
It's going to be $3,010.
And what's he charged with?
That information I can
All right,
about.
so 3,010.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind doing it because I don't want to see someone like that in jail. But I just have one question. So Cash App is preferable or PayPal?
Well, I mean, I've always used PayPal. I did it the last time. I would rather you use PayPal. So that will be. Let me see. I never do this for nobody. To be honest with you, I barely do this. I have a lot of trust in this area because I don't do.
Yeah, I know he's your friend. All
No,
right.
it's not just because he's my friend. I just don't do this just for anybody.
Okay,
Because a
so
lot of people I know they're full of shit.
yeah, I'll send it. I'll send it. So I just have one question before I send it. That's okay with you? I don't know if he's hearing me. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, surprise me.
Yeah. Are you a moron? Do you really
Yeah.
think I'm going to send $3,000 to a career criminal so he
So,
can go commit
he
more
just wanted to
crimes?
come
You
up,
stupid
perpetrate
idiot.
a fraud, and everything that he just said goes against his credibility on my channel. So that is the deal with him. You just let him, you give him a chance. It'll be his last chance. He'll never, ever have that chance again because he's being banned from this studio, and I don't waste my time on losers.
Oh, sorry guys, I had to.
All
I
right,
had to.
Anyway, that was
If
that
any
was
of
pretty
you
much
guys
that.
thought that was gonna
The rest of the stream, he tries to get back on under Josh Prime, but he doesn't get back up there. But that was the whole thing basically, is that, you know, and it was the thing that made it great. The thing that really made it extra beautiful and sweet. Because it might seem to some people like a childish or sophomoric prank, you know. But the fact of the matter is, the whole reason why, I mean, okay, there's a lot of reasons why BSBT is blocked from my channel now. Why I added his name and his sock accounts, as many of them that I'm aware of, to my list of people that are not allowed up here at all. There's a lot of different things that built up to it, but the straw that broke the camel's back was, I think it was last Saturday. Maybe it was the Saturday before, but I think it was last Saturday. On my Saturday show, he was in the chat. Mrs. Schrodinger's cat showed up in my chat, and he immediately started adding her with insults to Schrodinger's cat. And, you know, just completely tasteless to make fun of a dead man like that. Not even close to acceptable behavior from anyone. So the thing that made last night extra super sweet and delicious and wonderful for me was that Mrs. Schrodinger's cat was in Frauditor Troll's chat when what we just watched happen happened. She was so happy. She thought that was the greatest thing ever. Oh, yes. Brian Showman for $10. Happy Friday, and can News Now Voodoo do the Macarena? Ooh, hey, let's find out. Let's see. I'll ask him. Hold on.
What? What? Oh. Well, I mean, at least it's not a tasing. Hey, so you want me to dance the Macarena? Okay. Are you sure? You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and then you shake it all about. You do the frokey croaky and you pooping in the toilet. What? Oh, that's not the Macarena. Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, sorry, guys, okay, I'll do the only other dance I know. Lick my butt! Lick my butt! Lick my butt! Ah, you dumb dummies! I control too! How do you like them apples? Kiss my rectum! Holy crap.
I'm starting to get the feeling that he might have messed with my buttons. Hold on. Let me see. Not only did he mess with my alarm, I think he messed with my buttons. Let me find out, because this doesn't feel right. Let's see. All right. This should be clapping. That's not right. Okay. This should be crickets. No, this is supposed to be the wah wah wah. Oh, there's a cricket. How about somebody getting oofed? All right, that one's right. And how about, oh no, it's Chuck Norris. Who keeps timing me out? I don't know. I haven't really been. See, this is another thing too that you guys have to understand. Oh, Parson says that was last Saturday because he was watching it. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was either this Saturday or last. But anyway, this is another thing that you guys need to remember when some of you may not realize. When you're on StreamYard, you could see the chat, but like I can't really see what my mods are doing. Like I know sometimes on YouTube it'll say so and so was timed out by so and so, or so and so was blocked by so and so, or whatever. But there's been a lot of discussion behind the scenes about that very issue, especially after last night, and not because of anything that I did, but I noticed like in Wrangler's chat, for public safety kept complaining about getting timed out, but he's made it absolutely clear that, and he specifically said, YouTube's a private company. This is my channel. The First Amendment isn't about my channel. If you're a troll or you don't believe in frauditing or whatever, blah, 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 I will not even let you in. You will be blocked immediately. So it's like hypocritical for him to come in there and say, well, stop timing me out, when he won't even allow anyone from the other side to even talk in his comment section at all. But that's his beef, you know? For me, what I've realized is this, and this is important, so I want to share this with you guys, because thank you to my lovely, wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing producer, Salacious, who kind of pointed this out to me a little bit and made me think about it in a different way, okay? I never really thought of it this way before. The majority of you guys, like, I've become like a part of your morning routine, right? You wake up, you get your coffee, you sit down, you go in the chat because you know there's a lot of beautiful, wonderful, fantastic people that you love to spend your morning with in the chat, and you're hanging out. And it's not just like, because I always kind of looked at it, and this was where it was my mistake, I guess, was that I always kind of looked at it as like, it's just a stupid YouTube chat room. What's the big deal? But she kind of made me realize and look at it, like I said, from a different point of view. It's like, this is your morning. This is like a social gathering. It's social media, right? It's a social gathering. Everyone gets together, hangs out, you know, and you have fun. And you come in here in the morning to start your day in a good, happy mood. So when you start seeing people in the chat trolling, talking a bunch of nonsense, that kind of spoils that good mood. You know, it's like somebody crashing a party. You know, it's like the Rash family is literally like, it feels like a family. And then this would be like somebody who's not related just walking in and start grabbing the shrimp and getting drunk and saying, what's going on, man? What's up with this party? And it's like, hey, get the hell out of here. You don't belong here. Get away. So, you know, do what you got to do, man. Coffee and pleasant chat with lovely people. That's what I'm talking about. And so, with that being said, it's almost like I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything because I'm not a mind reader. But it's almost like, based on this comment, it's almost like he knows I'm talking about him. Not literally, but kind of, yeah. He's like, no, I love you, Hez. Come on. Don't kick me out. It ain't me. Let's just say that, you know, when it comes to my mods doing their thing, I'm pretty much going to trust them to do their thing and not be evil about it. Wait a minute. You have shrimp and drinks? Well, I mean, at a fancy pants party, like, I can't, like, it, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I know, like, it would be completely normal and expected for me to say, like, well, like at a holiday party, like a Christmas party, like you'll have, like, you know, turkey or ham and, you know, fruitcake or whatever. But every Christmas I've ever had in my life, there was shrimp cocktail. Always. Not some big, expensive, fancy thing like posh shrimp cocktail. Ooh, no, like the one you buy at the grocery store around Christmas time. It's in a round tray with the shrimp on it that is extremely overpriced. Yeah, that one. Florida Jim, he's like, well, yeah, I'm not drinking coffee, but I'm definitely doing my thing. Firma still has to go to work. See you on Saturday Night Snafu with our guest tomorrow is going to be Dickbag Patrol. Thanks to Chart Music and Art. Good morning. And for those of you who are just joining us, I have to show you. I've been showing you pictures, but now I actually physically have them right here. This month's grand prize in my giveaway, handmade by Salacious, mini voodoo dolls. We got the Long Island Audit. We got the News Now Ninja. We got the Sob Sit. They're all handmade, hand designed. Look at the detail on that. That's amazing stuff. Look at his girdle. He's got and then News Now Ninja with his tattoos and his little hippie bracelets and his shoes. Look at that. There you go. And this guy with his little with the tassel. These things are great. He's got Black's Law Dictionary there at his foot. Woohoo! Look, the pages actually look like pages. Like the detail on these is amazing. And again, these are going to be the grand prize. Prizes 9 through 1 are going to include blank ones so that you can customize them any way you want. You could paint them, you could decorate them, you could dress them up as any Frauditor or anything you want. And then also, eventually, these are also the blanks are going to be made available for purchase. And the idea being that anyone, whether you win one or you buy one or whatever, anyone who gets a blank one of these and decorates it, if you take a picture of your decorated voodoo doll and send it to us, that will get you an automatic entry into whenever you send it that month's giveaway. Oh, thank you very much. These things are amazing. Like for real though. And look at that, man. Seriously. The amount of work she put and like watching his videos and doing pauses and stuff so she can make sure that the tattoos are accurate. You know, I mean, come on, man. And the hair, like, look at because he shaves his head. Look at that. And he has the long dreadlocks on top. Who's now homeless. Woohoo! And again, they're all signed and numbered. So each one is absolutely unique. And they're hollow. So if you're blowing them, sometimes you can make them whistle. Just not right now. Yeah. I've only got it to work once, actually. And look at like the detail, like even like on the camera. Like, see, you got the 3 dots for the lenses. Like, come on. These are awesome. Round of applause for Salacious. Dag nabbit. And a round of applause for you guys. And we got my other amazingly artistic, yes, artistic fan, Judy Johansson, who painted that painting that's on my wall. And she also painted this one because she's awesome. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Big Judy Johansson fans. Round of applause for Judy Johansson. And then Ancient Chart Music and Art is rocking and rolling on her guitar. She ain't fooling around either. Round of applause for Ancient Chart Music and Art. The Florida Jim, he smokes a lot of reefer. Round of applause for reefer. Hey, guess what? Simone's here too. All right. And Janice and Robert. Oh my goodness gracious me. Whoa, hey, what are you talking about, Graham? No, what the hell? Oh, because I'm blowing in the. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, always a pleasure. Simone knows what's up. All right. Round of applause for you guys. Best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. I got the best fans in the world. That's you. Yes, 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 yes. And so, that being said, let's continue on with our day. Hooray. Hooray. Ladies and gentlemen, something horrible is happening. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure why it is. But oh my goodness gracious me, is it bad? So here's the deal. There's this whole thing where, if you remember the other day, I saw there was a report from the Washington Post that was kind of celebrating First Amendment auditing and specifically Direct D. You're gonna make Riot Girl jealous. Oh, what's up, Katie Zed? So anyway, like I was saying, the Washington Post the other day posted in a video where they were kind of essentially praising First Amendment auditing, specifically Direct D. And now, I don't know what the hell's going on. Yesterday, what I'm about to show you was posted by CNN. Oh, no, wait, that ain't it. That's the... Hold on. There we go. Watch this.
America, the land of the free.
Oh,
But you can't escape your enemies. Because I'm back now. And I'm wide awake.
I don't care.
We're going to hold the rich and powerful accountable no matter the cost.
Oh, look, they did the noise. Did you hear it?
The consequences, if it happens, are
They did it again.
This is what you've been waiting for.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong.
I am far away.
It's become a YouTube staple, cop watching.
Don't touch me.
People are recording interactions between the police and the public and then posting them online,
Back again with another video.
where they're racking up millions of views.
Having the film ourselves from a different perspective allows us to document the incident, document the misconduct, and then from there we can take it to the public.
Cop watching, or First Amendment auditing, is hardly a new trend,
Can I get your name and badge number?
but it's grown more prevalent in recent years after a 2020 video shot by a 17-year-old bystander captured the murder of George Floyd by a Minneapolis police officer using excessive force.
If it wasn't for somebody actually filming that incident, no officer would have been held accountable. It's powerful when we can actually show the public what happened as opposed to a police narrative.
Cop watchers say their goal is to keep the police from overstepping and to inform people of their rights. And while they rake in views, some are also making money.
Back at it once again.
From ads and subscriptions. But while critics say some cop watchers film in ways that are controversial or seen as aggressive towards law enforcement,
Am I obstructing the roadway?
You're in the roadway.
Am I obstructing it? That's the only law, asshole.
and could be increasing tensions between police and the public.
I personally think I calmed down the situation. When I show up, cops act differently. We all act differently when people are watching.
So you've arrived at a scene, started filming, and seen a noticeable change in the posture of police?
Every night, all the time.
I've reviewed a lot of video taken by citizens regarding police conduct, and it does give you a clearer picture of what actually took place.
Videos can be selectively edited, but when legitimate, offer a different view than an officer's body camera.
As long as the officer's actions are consistent with their training, with their department policy, and most of all, are constitutional, then it's not a problem at all.
In recent years, several states have tried to pass laws creating more physical distance between people and police. Last month, a new law in Indiana went into effect ordering people to stay 25 feet back from police activity when asked. This week, the ACLU sued on behalf of a citizen journalist, saying that law violates his First Amendment rights. The ACLU challenged an Arizona law last year that tried to make it illegal for people to record videos within 8 feet of police activity.
The First Amendment allows me to do this.
That law was put on hold.
People have a right to film the police. They don't have a right to interfere with the police trying to do their jobs and make an arrest. But they have every right in the world to film. That's just a fact, and police officers have to adapt to it.
This is what you've been waiting for. You know I'm born with this.
All right. So, I don't know. Maybe there is something to this fake news thing. Because I don't understand. And even like the ACLU case, like, I don't understand. Like, I have to read the actual case because I don't understand how telling someone they have to step back a few feet is the equivalent to telling them they can't film. I don't get that argument. And now CNN and the ACLU are making the same argument. I don't understand that argument. If they were saying you can't film, then I could see how that would be telling you you can't film. But telling you film from over there, so what? I don't understand. Explain it to me. How does that mean you're not allowed to film? This is the 21st century. Your phone can zoom in. No matter how many feet you stand back. What the hell is wrong with people? Maddie Graham for $5. Everyone who isn't a Frauditor is amazing. And if you are one, then tase them at level 21. All right, here's your happy dance. All right, getting amazing tasing. Because it ain't phasing me at all to tase that voodoo doll. It ain't phasing. It's amazing. Oh, I'm so brazen. I don't know. Hopefully, you know, when I see stuff like that, that tells me that there needs to be more people like us doing what I'm doing. Because obviously they're not getting the message. They're not, because listen to what the guy told them. Oh, well, we just filmed the cops, you know. So, and, you know, I wanted to make this argument yesterday because Wolverine was saying the same thing. Well, you know, if a cop is actually doing something bad, if a cop is breaking the law, if the cop is beating somebody and we catch it on film, then we expose the tyranny. Okay, but I've watched 500 of your freaking videos, and in each one, the cop is just writing a ticket. And the only thing the cop actually does is listen to you berate him for 20 minutes and screaming in his face, calling him pig. What are you exposing? That you're an asshole? I don't get it. Yes, exactly, Graham. Exactly. The cop who told people to step back in the George Floyd case is going to jail for 5 years. There you go. Because he didn't stop him from filming. They just asked him to step back. So they still got the footage. Anyway, so there's that. So the mainstream media is making these guys look like heroes, which is depressing. So here's a new Patrick Darcy video. All right.
Told you he's an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording. Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
There is no such thing as a book.
All right, I won't do that. So I'm walking back here.
Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
The camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons. No weapons. All right. No.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
I get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's
he'll
not gonna happen
clarify
right now.
that he can be set free because he does not
That's
have
not
to have
going
a
to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you.
I'm going to get out of the car and walk down to that house.
No, you are not free to leave right now.
Are you saying you have authority over me?
Yes, I do.
You have proven authority over me.
Yes, I do.
How did you do that?
The County of Imperial through the sheriff.
You do not have authority over a human being,
All right,
over
well,
a free
you know what?
inhabitant.
Do you want to argue the point?
You need to go look up your
I don't
laws.
have to look at anything right now. What I need to do is get you out of the vehicle. If you have identification, please hand the identification over to me.
No.
Identify yourself to me.
And I'm not going to step out of the vehicle.
All right. Well, you are impeding my investigation. You are delaying me, which is a penal code violation in the state of California.
That law only applies to U.S. citizens.
Well, where are you a citizen of?
I am not a U.S. citizen.
Well, see, that's
I
where
am
you're
a free
mistaken.
inhabitant. I am of
That's
the
where
earth. I do not belong to any corporation. I do not
That's-
belong to any country.
Yeah, but as
No.
long as you're in the sovereign states of the United States, you will abide by the rules
No.
and laws.
See,
and you have
a
certain
free
protection.
a free inhabitant is they are allowed to. They're free people. They have all of the rights of a U.S. citizen without following any of their laws.
Well, that would just be pure anarchy
No,
if that were the case.
No, because
So I'm
we're
gonna have
peaceful
you step
people.
out of the
We're
vehicle
peaceful
for me,
people. You go call them up and ask them, and they'll tell you exactly what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I don't know who to call.
Your superior.
Well, I am a superior to a certain extent.
So call your superior.
Well, it's going to take a couple hours or so for somebody to come down.
Well,
And
just
that's
call
not going to
them.
happen right now.
Well, then we're gonna have to solve it some other way.
All right.
We just need to. You need to call in, tell them I'm a free inhabitant, and find out what
Well,
that is.
I am going to tow this vehicle, young lady, so you cannot be in this vehicle.
I understand that. So all right. Then I'm gonna get out of the vehicle and I'm going to walk down to that house
No, you're
because
not.
you do not have
No,
authority
you're
over
not.
me. Well, then I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
No, you're not.
Why?
You're not free to leave.
Why?
As soon as I conclude the rest of my investigation, you will be free to leave. As far as I know, you have not done anything wrong at this point, but you are slowly reaching to that point
you know
for
what?
148 PC.
I'll get out of the vehicle for you. I will get out of the vehicle. I'm getting.
All right. Well, you're not free to leave.
I
You're going to take the bag
no,
off.
no,
You're
I'm
going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your-
Hey, you're raping me. This is rape. This is rape. This is rape.
Relax.
Okay,
Relax your arms.
it's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
You know what? I have
I'm
seen
not
this video
fighting.
before, and I remember this. Yeah.
Center 256. I got a bad X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my
Leave
arm
your
up.
arm right
It
there.
hurt. Okay, I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
This is
Do I have your attention?
This is completely illegal. No! Take my bag off!
I wonder why there's no
You're not
commentary.
putting me in the car. You can wait till you get to superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me
Oh,
with my
Articles
bag
of
on.
Confederation
You're
and the
right, I know.
busted eardrum defense. Oh, it's from the text. I
Relax.
get it.
I'm relaxed. You got my bag! You got my bag!
Because the way she screams, it's sovereign citizen uses the busted eardrum defense. I get it. Oh my goodness. These sovereign citizens, they just keep getting crazier and crazier, man. It's nuts. The fact that they believe this nonsense. Ah. Ugh. See, this is the thing, and Graham mentioned this earlier. This is something that really bothers me, and I've said this before plenty of times. Is number one, I still don't understand the argument, and again, even the ACLU got in on the argument, and I still don't get it, and I cannot even begin. That's why I want to actually read the cases and see exactly what the arguments are, because I don't understand the argument that standing back a few feet from where you are and being told not to film at all, how those are the same thing. I still don't get that. I don't understand that. That doesn't, I mean, my brain can't comprehend that. And I'm not stupid, am I? Am I missing something? Like, somebody explain to me how someone asking you to film from that side of the street instead of this side of the street is the same thing as telling you don't film at all. I don't get it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Familia TV. All right. We love Familia. We got Reyes once again looking for a third altercation with the sergeant that'll get him go away money. Oh, no.
All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so here's a video that my good friend Yogi sent me. And Yogi, thank you for the video. Now, the video deals with the frauditor that we all know as Sean Paul Reyes, a.k.a. the Long Island Fraudit. Fraudit with a capital F, damn it. Oh, now, mind you, this video is a revisit. Oh, revisit to the Connecticut State Police Headquarters, where Reyes has now had two, count them two now, altercations with a Sergeant Fahey. I'm sure most of you guys, if not all of you, have seen those two videos, okay? And let's just say, in my opinion, this video here, Reyes is looking for a third, yes, a third altercation. Again, as we all know, Reyes has a sneaky tactic of pushing buttons in his condescending ways. And again, in my opinion, I really truly believe he's looking for this sergeant to put hands on him so he could get that go-away money that he is so used to getting. Now, mind you, here he is telling his subscribers, on one hand, he's telling his subscribers that the sergeant is a dangerous individual towards the public. Okay, but and then you're gonna notice he's gonna have a few minutes of interaction, really because the sergeant pretty much ignores the shit out of him, and it just burns a hole in his ass. Okay, but you got Reyes telling his subscribers on one hand that this sergeant is a dangerous person towards the public, and then on the other hand, the minute he gets to see the sergeant, here he is looking to get into a conversation with him. Okay, and again, I'm sure most of you have now figured out that Reyes is full of shit. Tells his subscribers one thing and does another. Let's get into the video, and we'll go from there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Connecticut State Police Headquarters to follow up on our FOIA request that was made almost 2 months ago on June 16th. Legal has been giving us the runaround. They will not release the body camera footage showing Sergeant Brian Fahey assaulting me and violating my First Amendment rights yet again. So hopefully we can hold them accountable here and get some answers. Let's see what they say. So right over there in front of the food truck, it's where Sergeant Fahey assaulted me, broke my camera, pushed me all the way towards that flagpole. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. And this is where he grabbed my phone again, turned it off. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good afternoon now.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to speak to somebody from legal regarding a FOIA request that I had submitted.
Okay, give me one. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sean.
Sean. Okay, give me 1 second, sir. Okay?
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, so let's take note of the interaction that Reyes had with this trooper here. And if you look on the door here, as you notice, there are 3 or 4 doors to this main entrance of this location. All of the doors have this little signage posted that all of the doors are locked, and you have to wait for a trooper to come. And, I guess you let them know what you're there for, and you go from there, right? Well, we could all say that he had a respectful interaction with this particular trooper. You didn't notice Reyes trying to push himself in there, as I've noticed in a few of his videos, where he figures because a building is public, he's going in no matter what. Well, let me show you the interaction that he had with Sergeant Fahey. A lot different than what he just had with this trooper. Let's see that clip.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
You already told me you didn't have anything here.
Oh, yeah, I just got to do some FOIA requests and things of that nature. A FOIA request for your body camera footage and Sergeant Brian Fahey's disciplinary record.
You can have to send it in writing.
Yeah.
Who's the guy behind you that you hold?
I have to conduct business here, Sergeant.
Sir, what can we do for you? Come on.
Oh, you're the sergeant of pistol permits, aren't you?
Come on.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. You have to get out of the way.
Sir, I know your inclination is wanting to assault me, Sergeant. Stop pushing me. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in the building.
You have no business here.
I do have business here. Stop acting like a savage. What are you doing?
All right, well, there you go. As you notice, Reyes had his foot in the doorway, stopping the sergeant from closing the door. And if you watched that video, then you saw in the intro that he was telling his subscribers that he was hoping to run into the sergeant because he was pissed off that Internal Affairs cleared the sergeant of no wrongdoing of the first interaction that he had with the sergeant. So I'm going to say that most of us, if not all of us, noticed that major difference with Sergeant Fahey and the other trooper that opened the door. You saw the respect he gave that trooper. He didn't just try to barge himself in there because he knows the doors are posted, all doors are locked. Wait for a trooper to come and assist you, and then you tell him if you're there what business you're there for, okay? But he didn't do that with the Sergeant Fahey. He's going in there no matter what, looking for Sergeant Fahey to go hands-on. So again, try to get some of that go-away money that he's so used to getting. Let's get back to the video.
Just can't help yourself, can you? You know I'm here and you got to come outside, don't you? Don't you, Sergeant? You know I'm here and you want to come outside to see me. Can't help yourself. Yes, sir.
I just tried calling Leo. They're not answering. I don't know if they're on lunch. I can try calling again, but...
You know what I loved about what happened just now? So, talk about false narrative building, right? The cop is going to the food truck. Oh, you had to come out here just to bother me, huh? See? Yeah. No. He was going to the food truck. And, all right, this cop we're looking at right now. How come earlier when this trooper came out, how come Long Island Audit didn't try to block the door and hold it open then? Why did he wait for the cop that he already has beef with to all of a sudden he's trying to hold the door open? You notice that? I did. Let's look at it again. Here. This guy, the first time he came out. Where is it? Right here.
FOIA request that I had submitted.
Okay, give me one. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sean.
Sean, okay, give me 1 second, sir. Okay?
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, no problem at all. Nothing.
this particular trooper. You didn't notice Reyes trying to push himself in there, as I've noticed in a few of his videos, where he figures because a building is public, he's going in no matter what. Well, let me show you the interaction that he had with Sergeant Fahey. A lot different than what he just had with this trooper.
Yep.
Let's see that clip.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
You already told me you didn't have anything here.
Oh yeah, I just got to do some FOIA requests and things of that nature. A FOIA request for your body camera footage and Sergeant Brian Fahey's disciplinary record.
You can have to send it in writing.
Yeah.
Who's the guy behind you that you hold?
I have to conduct business here, Sergeant.
Sir, what can we do for you? Come on.
Oh, you're the sergeant of pistol departments, aren't you?
Come on.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. You have to get out of the way.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir.
I know your inclination is wanting to assault me, Sergeant.
See,
Stop pushing me. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying
You
to get in
can't
the
in the
building.
building. You have no business
I
here.
do have.
But
You
then
didn't
this
speak to
other
anybody
guy,
from legal.
No, I called up there and nobody answered, so I'm not sure if they're in the office or they're on lunch.
All right, no problem. I'll wait.
If you want to wait,
I'll wait.
Like 12:30, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll wait. Brian, do you have any comments on what occurred last time I was here? Brian, do you have any comments for the people? Did you read the comments on how you were acting like a savage animal? Is that how you treat all members of the public, Brian?
You're the savage animal that tried to
You don't
force
even
your
deserve
way
to be
into a
called
door
sergeant.
like a little
Is
kid.
that how you treat every member of the public, Brian?
All right, so tell me that he wasn't trying to stir the sergeant into a back and forth argument, okay? He looks stupid. He truly looks stupid to his subscribers, but his subscribers, they're so far possessed that they just didn't pick up on it, okay? But again, here he is, tells his subscribers that this officer is a dangerous person to the public, but yet was trying to get into a conversation with him and really get into a back and forth argument just to make the video spicy. Again, Reyes, full of shit Reyes.
Interesting. Has nothing to say now. He had a lot to say before when he's slamming the door on us and turning off our phone, violating our First Amendment rights, and just being a criminal that he is. Just because he has that gun and badge doesn't mean that he's not a criminal.
She's gonna take care of you, right?
Excuse me?
She's gonna take care of you because I'm heading to my lunch, okay?
Yeah, sure. Someone's from legal?
No. I'm saying at 12:30, she's gonna call up there again. For you.
Okay. All right. No problem. Thanks, Trooper. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Martinez 1236.
All right. Thanks, Martinez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're still waiting here to speak to someone from legal.
Getting anything?
No. I'm waiting to speak to somebody.
Pretty good foot shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe on the way out.
Is everything going, you man?
Everything's going good.
Are you recording?
Yeah, taking pictures and video.
An auditor?
Independent journalist.
When did you start doing that?
When did I start? 2.5 years ago. Yeah, I've been exposing a lot of corrupt law enforcement officers.
For school for journalism?
No, I didn't. I just been exposing a lot of corrupt law enforcement across the country, and I actually work with police departments and trainings. They invite me in to do trainings at the
Sweet. When they
department.
start doing that?
Yeah, last year, and I just got invited to another one. I just did one in North Bergen, New Jersey. So,
There you go.
trying to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the
Yeah, I've met
public.
a couple.
Yeah. What in your line of work? You're a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now, this is an important point. And this goes back to something that I was saying earlier. I was trying to make the point yesterday with Wolverine and when he was doing the whole, BSBT begging thing. The problem with these guys is, and he just did it now, and BSBT always does it, and Wolverine does it, and all these guys do it. They'll say, watch my videos and you'll see how all day, every day, all I do is expose these horrible, evil, rotten, no good tyrants. And then you go back and you watch their videos and you see cops being berated and swore at and insulted and actually putting up with it. So apparently their definition of a cop that's engaged in horrible behavior, a tyrannical cop, what was the specific word that he just used? He's exposing their what? He didn't say tyranny. What did he say?
Trainings. They invite me in to do trainings at this point.
I'm heading to my lunch, okay?
Yeah, sure. Someone's from legal.
What the heck?
What's your name and badge number? We're still waiting.
Corruption. Thank you. Corruption. I'm exposing all this police corruption. The problem is that all of these guys, their definition of police corruption is that you're a cop. You're doing your job. Wolverine transparency is a big one. They'll say, show me a video. Show me one video you've ever done where you actually exposed a legitimately bad cop. And he'll say, watch any of my videos. Okay. Pick a random one. See a cop pull a guy over. See? All right, I'm still waiting for you to expose the corruption. What do you mean? Didn't you see the video I just showed you? What video? What are you talking about? That cop pulled that guy over. What, you mean the guy who was speeding and blew the red light? Didn't have plates on his car, didn't have registration? That guy? Yeah. All right. I thought your videos exposed police corruption. They do. So if a cop does anything, that's corruption because it's a cop doing it. That's the same thing here. All day long, all I do is expose dirty cops. What are you exposing? That when you berate them and insult them and get in their face and swear at them and call them pig and they don't beat the hell out of you? You're exposing that they're not corrupt? You're exposing that they're not beating you with the stick for being a butterbrain douche canoe? Like, that's one of the things that I never understand with their argument. And they make that argument all the time. Over and over and over again, I hear it. And then I watch the videos, and what do I see? So many videos. I've seen so many. Not one, not five. In fact, just yesterday on this very show, I showed a video of an auditor auditing a school bus parking lot. Did I show that here or did I just watch that on my own? Now I get confused. Crap. Anyway, this auditor was auditing a school bus parking lot. And a guy came up to him and said something, so he pepper sprayed the guy. So then they were trying to spray them down with hoses to get him to leave. He calls the cops. And of course, the cops take the auditor's side. So all you guys care about is exposing police corruption. How is going to a school bus parking lot and baiting until someone takes the bait and then you pepper spray them? And then you call the cops on the guy that you pepper sprayed. And then the cops come and help you out. I thought you were here to expose police corruption. Where's the police corruption? The Frauditor's the only corrupt person I see there. Yeah, that must have been a video that I just watched, not one that I showed here. Because people are saying that they didn't see it. They don't know what I'm talking about. Robert saw it. Black Card Night for $2. I got my prizes. So News Now Voodoo gets punished. Oh, crap. Oh, Voodoo's not going to like this. Oh, let's see.
Black Night! You dirty, rotten, no good Blackheart Knight! Oh, dear! Omni-Man is a wimp! Superman kick Omni-Man's ass! Hello, Homelander! Ow!
That kid, he don't know what he's talking about. Hey, Blackheart, I don't know if you know RVD's back. He's in AEW now. Rob Van Dam. Yes. Thank you. So anyway, like I was saying, the problem is that the way these guys define police corruption is the police doing anything. That's corruption. That's evil. That's tyranny. Pulling cars over? No, corrupt cops. Why? Because they pulled that guy over just because he went through a red light. Okay, where's the police corruption, though? Like, you're not supposed to go through red lights. That's why they're there. You're supposed to stop at a red light. You know, for safety reasons? No, it's just a money-making scheme. Then why do some people get let go with a warning? That's one of the questions that I would love to get a legitimate answer from one of these guys on. If the only reason traffic laws exist is to get money from people, then why would they ever let someone go with a warning? Because if they do that, then they're not making money. Or, like I've said to BSBT and Wolverine, if that's true, then instead of going up to the cops while they're pulling someone over and just yelling and screaming and insulting them and escalating the situation and making it worse and more dangerous because you won't shut up, how about you tell the cop, hey, I'll give you $50 if you let the guy go. And then if the cop takes the $50, then you actually have exposed a corrupt cop. Congratulations. Good. I'd support you for doing that. But you're not going to do that because then you risk getting arrested for offering to bribe a cop. And you don't want to actually try and do something because you know that if you get arrested for being a general douche canoe, that you can e-beg your way out of it with some fees and fines. But if you get arrested for trying to bribe a police officer, that could be like serious stuff that you have to deal with. And your fans won't be able to bail you out of that one. So you're not going to actually risk anything to find any real corruption. You're just going to define any police activity at all as corruption. And then just make videos of cops doing random stuff. See, look at all those evil, corrupt cops. Show me one. What do you mean? Every cop in my video is evil and corrupt. Why? Because they're cops? Yeah. Okay. Illogical logic. Anastasia, I think he got $300 out of the $3,000 they were trying to raise. Yes, RVD is the whole effing show. That's exactly right. And his big comeback match the other day, it was all right. It was all right. I mean, obviously the guy's got ring rust, but he did good. He did good. If he keeps up at this rate and he doesn't get injured, it looks like he might be making a decent comeback in AEW. I mean, Sting's wrestling in AEW still. Goldust, who now is just Dusty Rhodes in AEW, he's still going up there, and he's doing a good job. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, are up there. They're hanging out with Keith Lee. Keith, dude, if you're into pro wrestling and you don't know who Keith Lee is, you got to start watching AEW. Either that or old NXT reruns from when NXT was still good. Ooh-wee. Damn crows. Anyway, look out! Dag nabbit. Ow! See, I told you, Voodoo's been messing with my buttons. What the hell are you talking about? Andre the Giant died long time ago. God rest his soul. Andre the Giant, from everything I've heard and read about him, was actually a great dude in real life, too. So anyway, let's watch more of Long Island Audit being a fly in the ointment of life.
No. I'm waiting to speak to somebody.
Pretty good foot shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe on the way out.
Is everything going, man?
Everything's going good.
Are you recording?
Yeah, taking pictures and video.
An auditor?
Independent journalist.
When did you start doing that?
When did I start? 2.5 years ago. Yeah, I've been exposing a lot of corrupt law enforcement officers.
For school for journalism?
No, I didn't. I just been exposing a lot of corrupt law enforcement across the country, and I actually work with police departments and trainings. They invite me in to do trainings at the department.
When they start doing that?
Yeah, last year, and I just got invited to another one. I just did one in North Bergen, New Jersey, so trying to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the public. Yeah. What, in your line of work? You're a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with transparency, right?
Well, I work here, not a law enforcement officer, but I work here, so I met auditors. Are you expecting for me to say something? I'm not going to say anything.
No, I'm not. I mean,
Your face
I was.
Says that, though. A lot of people can't see your face behind the camera.
Oh yeah, no, I was just a little concerned because you said you were a law enforcement officer, and then you said you weren't. So
I said I work at a law enforcement building.
No, I said, are you a law enforcement officer? And your answer was yes. So I kind of.
You said, are you in law enforcement? I'm in a building.
I said you're okay. We'll run it back. You're a law enforcement officer. That's why I record transparency. But that's why my face was like, wow, did this guy just commit a crime in front of my face by pretending to be a law enforcement officer? That's why I was a little shocked. I couldn't believe it for a minute. But no, I don't want you to say anything mean to me. I like to have a polite, cordial conversation with you.
Like this. Like you're ready to get me to do something.
I was ready to get you to do something.
Yeah, like you're waiting for my response.
See, that right there is a perfect dialogue. Because this guy is calling out the fact that he's getting vibes from Long Island Audit that Sean is trying to bait him into something. Meanwhile, Sean is narrating because he's not talking to that guy. He's always, this is one of the reasons why Long Island Audit is misunderstood by a lot of his fans. They don't see it. We see through the veil, right? He's having a conversation with this guy. Any one of his videos, having a conversation with a cop, having a conversation with anybody, sheriff, whatever. Random people on the street. But he's not really. He's talking to his audience. But instead of just doing a narration like most of them do, he pretends he's actually trying to have a conversation with the person that he's having a conversation with. But he knows that he's really talking to his audience. And what is he saying? As the cop is saying, you seem like you're trying to bait me into saying something, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You just committed a crime by pretending to be a law enforcement officer, but that's not, it's like, he's in the process of doing exactly what the guy's calling him out for doing as he's doing it. It's actually amazing listening to this conversation. And I think the cop is missing it, but I don't. Because based on everything he's saying and what he's doing, he's had experience with auditors before. He knows they go out of their way to bait, and he's trying really hard not to take the bait. So then when Long Island Audit accuses him of impersonating an officer, it's like, all right, if I put on a police uniform and I go outside and I start pulling people over so that I could say, hey, you know what? I won't write you a ticket if you give me $50 just so I can make money and scare people with my fake police uniform. That's impersonating a police officer. But when you work for the law enforcement office and a guy says, are you in law enforcement? And you say, yeah. And then immediately clarify afterwards, well, I mean, I work in the law enforcement office. That's not impersonating an officer. That's Sean Paul Reyes gaslighting this guy. And this guy's, he's hip to it. He knows what's going on. And yet, he's still going to do it. When this guy knows that he's being audited, even though he denied the liar, the LIAR, the one who's accusing him of saying something wrong. So I'm not an auditor, I'm a journalist. Even though he walks up to the building saying, hey, let's go do a First Amendment audit of this building and see if they respect our rights. So he's going after the bald cop. The bald cop doesn't react. All right, so let's pick somebody else to mess with. It's so, this conversation, just this conversation with this guy right here is an absolute example. Talk about transparency. I could see through the veil of big civil rights hero BS nonsense is why this exists. All right? With the girdle. Why do we like to make fun of you? Because you do stuff like this. This conversation, just this one conversation, is a microcosm of everything that's wrong with Long Island audits. No, you said, yeah, you faked it. You pretended to be a cop. You're a criminal. I got it on tape, and that's proof. He wasn't trying to impersonate an officer. You smooth-brained koala butter-brained douche canoe lying piece of human garbage. You work for law enforcement? Are you law enforcement? Yeah. Well, I work in the building in the law enforcement office. So what, was he impersonating an officer for 2 seconds? And what was his goal in doing it for 2 seconds? Like, it's like none of these people have ever actually had a conversation with a real human before. Because in conversations, people say things like, for example, I was a substitute teacher for 2 years. I did kindergarten all the way through high school, K through 12. I did every grade and every class. And I worked, whenever I got called, it was always from the same school district. So if somebody asked me at that time who I worked for, I would say I work for the blah, blah, blah school district. Does that mean that I was purposely going out of my way to impersonate a full-time teacher when I'm really just a substitute teacher? No, because that school district signed my checks. Like, yeah, I work for the law enforcement office. And just in case, after he said yes to the question and had a second to think about it and realize, well, technically, I'm not a cop. I work for the, so he clarifies. If he's trying to impersonate a law enforcement officer, why would he go out of his way to clarify? Well, no, I mean, I work in the law enforcement office here in this building. He volunteered that information. Long Island Audit didn't have to drag it out of him. This is waiting in line for a frickin' taco and some beef jerky. But Long Island Audit has to turn it into he's a criminal who's impersonating an officer.
Responses.
Oh.
That's what I was just asking. I can ask you a question, man.
Of course, you can ask me whatever you want. No, you can ask me whatever you want, sir. You mind if I get your name?
Who's that?
Jose. And you have a badge number, Jose? No, because you're not law enforcement, right?
You got me.
Do you have a ID number?
I don't feel comfortable giving it out.
You don't feel comfortable giving out your ID number? What department?
In line, man.
What department do you work? I mean, you struck up a conversation with me. What department do you work in?
No, because I asked you if you were on. I said, "Are you getting anything?" Remember that?
Yeah.
And then you started talking.
Do you,
and then I said, "Are you reporting?"
What department do you work for, Jose?
For the DSPP. DESPP.
Legal.
No, not legal.
Not legal. But what department?
You know what DESPP?
Department of Emergency.
You got it.
There you go. So what department? What department do you work for, Jose?
For the state police.
No, but what department inside? What department?
I don't think I have to give you that.
You don't?
Okay, I want to point this out as well because I noticed our good friend David pointed out earlier, well, if he doesn't want to talk to Long Island Audit, why is he still standing by him? This is what, the fourth, maybe fifth time this guy tried to disengage? And Long Island Audit keeps asking him questions. So, once again, and as always, the Frauditor argument falls flat. It does every time.
Oh,
From my A&O.
okay. I mean, that remains to be seen.
That's it. You'll find out. I just wanted to talk to you, man. Why are you so aggressive?
I'm being aggressive.
Asking me all these questions. I'm trying to ask if you went to school. I went to school for journalism.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to tell you. I like all that.
Yeah,
But then you're just like asking me a million questions about where I work at and all that. I just wanted to talk to you, brother.
I can't. You can ask me questions. I can't ask you questions,
I
sir.
said you could. I answered every question.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. I just wanted to talk.
I don't think I was being aggressive, Jose. Really, I wasn't.
It's all on who's on the other side, right?
I don't think I was being aggressive.
No, just accusing him of committing a crime and impersonating an officer. That's all.
Is there anything else but how I feel, right, brother?
You can feel however you want.
I love this guy. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Do you know
Everything's
Sergeant
better except
Brian
feelings,
Fahey?
right?
Do you know who that is? Sergeant Brian Fahey?
Can you spell that?
Sergeant Brian Fahey?
Your accent, I can't.
Who talks this way to other humans? Inhuman butterbrain douche canoes. That's who. Evil demonic entities from the pits of hell, also known as frauditors. All right. And here's your happy dance for your two Canadian. Here you go. All right. Thank you. And once again, just in case anyone missed it, I finally got these in the mail, handmade from Salacious. Grant, since we're doing Long Island Audit. And these three, the grand prize for this month's drawing are going to be these three. Can be yours in your personal private collection. We got News Now Ninja. We got Long Island Audit. We got the Soft Sit with his little Black's Law Dictionary. And they're all signed by Salacious so that they are absolutely unique. Yeah. Amazing work, amazing detail. Salacious goes above and beyond once again. Round of applause for Salacious, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, if you would like a chance to take one of these home But here's how we're going to do it this time. Because last couple times I said, first one to type this or the first one to type that. People who are watching on their phones, and I know, especially if you have an older phone, it's hard to type fast. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I want you to type, but don't hit enter or send until I say go. That way people will have a chance to type it out, but then it'll be the first 5 people to actually send the message. All right? So you type it when I say what it is I want you to type, but don't send the message until I say go. All right? I'm going to say it one more time to make sure people can't say, I didn't understand. What did you say? What did you mean? Don't hit enter. Don't hit send. Just type if you want an entry to win those 3 as the grand prize for this month's giveaway. You want your name on the list. I want you to type those 3 are the best. Because it's for the 3 dolls, the 3 mini Voodoos. Those 3 are the best. I'll give you a second to type it out. And then when I say so, you send the message. Anyone that comes through before I say so doesn't count. Do, 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 do. Type the words, those 3 are the best. Do, 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 do. And when I say the G-O word, go! Wow, that was anticlimactic. All right. Anyway, let's check out the rest of the video. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Now we're getting hit with them. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Holy crap, everybody. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dad farted. Hez, can I please have a happy dance? You know what? Yes, you can. Because you fart too much, and the smell alone deserves a happy dance because it's legendary. Here you go. All right. In fact, how about a double trouble? Okay, how about a triple dibble? Olay, how about a quadruple poople? That's right. Hey, we love it here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to have fun, get our morning started right. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Yeah, there you go. Go. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. The chat's lagging. Oh, no. That's all right. One of the many things that Salacious is great at is keeping track of things like this. So I guarantee you, everyone and anyone who typed that, we got you. Believe me, we got you. It's all good. Well, let's watch some more idiot being stupid.
Understand. How do you spell Fahey? Fahey?
Yeah, Fahey.
Fahey?
Fahey. F-A-H-E-Y. Fahey. You spell it how it sounds.
There's a couple Faheys.
Yeah, there are. He's the supervisor, a sergeant for the pistol permits.
Why are you yelling at that? Why are you yelling in my ear? Dude, I turned around.
I'm not yelling in your ear.
You're screaming in my ear, bro. Stop.
I'm nowhere near you.
You're telling me that he's the
sergeant. Yeah.
I've already turned around.
Oh, okay. Hey, man, you don't have to be so aggressive. Relax. I'm just having a conversation with you.
I'm waiting. I was like, yeah, you waiting as well? Yeah.
I think you're up, Jose.
No, I'm waiting, sir.
I know. I think you're up to order food.
Oh,
I got it all set.
Okay, I just think it's your turn. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay.
I gotta wait for my food, man.
Oh.
It's gotta be cooked. Just please
I'll
stop.
see what you ordered.
I did whatever I had to do, man. Please stop bothering me.
I'm not bothering you.
You're turning around.
You-
You're pointing,
you
you're pointing a thing and you're asking me, am I ready? I'm eating my food, man. Please don't cut this out.
No one's. Why would I cut it out? It shows. It's. Why would I cut it out? It shows how unreasonable you are. Why would I cut it out?
You're telling me that I'm up.
I'm just trying to help
I gotta wait
you.
for my food, bro.
I was just trying to help you. Just trying to help you. I thought you needed to order because you said you wanted to know if I was in line. You wanted to know if I was in line, so I think.
If this is the line for waiting for
I think they give you a buzzer, Jose. I think that's how it works.
I think I know.
Okay. It's going great.
Let's turn this back around.
Yeah, it's going great. Beautiful day.
Positive energy only.
Positive energy only. That's funny.
Positive energy.
Interesting.
You're not okay with negative energy.
You're not okay with what? Negative energy?
You gotta love each other.
Yeah, we got to bridge the gap, right? Between law enforcement and the public.
You're doing that by teaching people different things.
Yeah.
You gotta also love people.
Transparency. It's important.
Waiting to get their food.
Transparency and accountability. No one's messing with. I didn't even want to talk to you, Jose. You talk to me.
Keep talking to me longer. I just want to get food, brother.
Jose, I think.
And this food is good. Are you gonna support?
I think, of course. Why not? Sure, why not? I got business to do first. I'm not on lunch yet. I got business to handle. I got business to handle. I'm here on official business. I'm here on official business.
Support them, brother. Sir.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes. All right.
Colin
Hey,
Miller.
Colin.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Colin.
Legal director.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, sir.
All right, so I have been emailing with the legal department here. I've been sending emails. I sent an email back in June 16th, so almost 2 months ago now, regarding a FOIA request for some body camera footage
Okay.
and some security camera footage. And apparently they were responsive, said they received it, but I'm not receiving any responses back anymore in regards to my request. And it's been over the legal limit for what's required by FOIA, the FOIA Act here in Connecticut. So I'm wondering what's going on with that.
Okay. I'm just taking notes. So
Of course, yeah, no problem. No problem, sir. Yeah, I understand.
Do you have
So
a
it was on
request
June
number?
16th. Let me see if I can grab it for you. I know it was on June 16th. The Legal Affairs Unit. They didn't give me, you can see here, sir. They just said received, thank you. Legal Affairs Unit, Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection.
Okay.
And then I added to the request. They said your request has from information is referred to the office for review. And then I followed up, as you see here. I followed up a few times, and I've never received a response back. Like I said, it's going on 2 months now, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure by FOIA laws here in Connecticut, you have 30 days to provide me with or at least a response to what.
Well, I think we were responsive. We acknowledged the request.
Yeah.
I will check in and determine whether or not where it is in the process.
Yeah, because
I
I
can't.
I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to drive all the way over here. I live 4 hours away, but again, no one's responding to my emails. So I decided to come down here personally. I even said, hey, I'm going to have to come down there personally, speak with somebody from Legal Affairs. So if you could look into it, that'd be great.
Yeah, and we'll
see
get
the
back
status
to
of
you.
my request.
That's all I can say right now.
Can you look up the status of my request now while I'm here?
I can't really do that right now because I'd have to go up.
I could wait out here while you go up and check on the status. I mean, I drove 4 hours to get here. I just can't trust your department that they're going to answer my emails again, and then I have to come back out here. And I can wait here as long as you need, just to check on the request that you saw that was received. So if you could so I can get an ETA on when it will be done. And like I said, it's been almost 2 months now. That's really unusual. I do FOIA requests across Connecticut, and it usually doesn't take that long for a short body camera footage. And
all I can say is, that's typically not our process. What I mean by that process, we don't usually meet people in person and go up and do that.
you don't check on the status?
Let me check your status. And
Yeah,
but the best way is I'll probably just send you an email. I can literally send you an email.
I mean, you don't have to come back down. If you send me an email right now, I'll receive it right now, right? And I'll just take that as
But
it.
I'm just telling you, I might go up there. It might just still say in progress. So from what I can check.
Well, could you shoot me down an email right this second so it says, hey, it's still in progress?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Colin.
Are you all set?
No, is there any way I could speak to somebody in records? I can go to records window.
For records?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so can I go to the records window?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Just put your metal in the box.
Sure.
I can't see from here if there's someone at the window, but
Sure.
it says reports and records.
Yeah, I got it. I'll take care of it. Thank you. Hey, how are you?
I was thinking exactly the same thing. He keeps complaining about they won't answer my emails, so I drove 4 hours, but they're not answering his emails. Well, did he make any phone calls? And I love the fact that he'll do these audits in Berwyn, Illinois. I mean, the guy is from Long Island, right? Long Island Audits. So it's like, I don't want to have to drive 4 hours just to do this. Lies from the liar. What do you mean? It is 4 hours away. No, the lie is he tries to make it sound like this is an inconvenience for him. This is literally what he does. He drives 6 hours here, 12 hours there, 14 hours here, 3 hours there, 4 hours there, every day to do this. This is what he does. So it's not some big crazy inconvenience. It's literally what he does. That's why I get so mad when I see things like the thing I showed earlier with CNN and then yesterday with the Washington Post. These courts, these judges, these legitimate news outlets, these people that are covering these guys, that are making them sound like they're superheroes, are going by their version of events, their sides of stories. The clips that they're using are the ones like the clip they used the Long Island Audit is the one where the cop pushes him out the door. We watched that video and we're so happy when the cop finally shoved him out the door because he was begging for it, asking for it, being a douche canoe, the whole time building up, escalating until the cops physically had to remove him. But what do they show on CNN? Look at these cops just shoving that poor guy. Those horrible evil tyrants, look at him out there just shoving that poor innocent victim just because he was holding a camera. They hear the Frauditor side of the story, and one of the big things I always say, like with these court cases, is, and again, I understand it. I understand why it works this way, but it just drives me nuts when I see it. If they do win a court case, or if a case is dismissed, usually what happens, if you actually watch it, the stuff, if they put it out there, it's always the same thing. Whatever the one particular situation that they're in court for, that's the video that they watch. The other videos on their channel, unless they're directly related to that specific incident, are inadmissible. I understand that. I get that. But if they did watch all the videos, they would see the pattern of behavior. They would see that this wasn't an isolated event where these cops were horrible. This guy does this all day, every day, asks for trouble, and sometimes he gets it. Like this. But I drove 4 hours to get here. Yeah, but you're not a normal person saying, I had to drive 4 hours to get here. You're someone who literally does this all day, every day, brag about how this is your job. In fact, you just told the guy outside, I can't get tacos because I'm working right now. Well, if you have to drive 4 hours for your job, you don't get to where you're going and bitch about how you had to drive 4 hours. Because that's your job, right, mister? That's my job. You're your own boss. So who told you you had to drive 4 hours to get there? You're your own boss. So you did. It was your decision. It was your choice. You're the one who chose not to make the phone call. You do this every day in every video where you're trying to sell it to these poor victims of yours. Like, you're this poor, sweet, innocent guy who drove 4 hours just to get some updates on your paperwork because they're being evil and not answering your emails.
I'm doing okay. How would I go about? Can I submit FOIA requests with your office? So you're only open for FOIA requests on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Oh, so somebody's available at the front window Tuesdays and Thursdays. Understood. I got you. All right. Thank you so much.
He could have called ahead of time and found that out.
All right. So apparently only Tuesdays and Thursdays they have. Yeah, if you don't.
I didn't call ahead. I emailed. Oh, which means that you probably could have gone to their website and found out their business hours. You could have called and found out their business hours. But instead, you drive there for 4 hours and go through everything he's been through so far in this video just to find out that there's nobody in the office that he needs on that day. Yes! 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 I love it. Woohoo! All right. Liars, harassing policemen again. Tase man, girl, Reyes. All right, look. These guys are handmade. They're special. They're unique. And they have Salacious signature on the bottom. And they're the grand prize for this month's raffle. So I don't want to risk hurting them. But I guess I could try giving them a little tase. Oh, no, I'm not going to risk it. Let's just pretend that this guy's Long Island Audit.
Hey guys, Long Island Audit here. Back again, once again, with another video. We're gonna go ahead and audit we're gonna do a First Amendment audit here at the local police station to see if they respect our rights to be a douchebag in public. All right. Yeah. Walking, I'm auditing you. I'm auditing you. Cause that's what I do. Cause I'm human poo. Ow! Ow! You give it ow! Ow! That hurts. Oh, yeah.
I think he's dizzy now after that one. All right, anyway. Didn't Floyd, just get arrested just a couple days ago? Chili made a big thing. He begging for money to get him on bail or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on.
Don't mind, I'm just gonna take a little look around the facility here in the publicly accessible areas, just for some B-roll footage for my story I'm working on.
Sure.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so we all just heard Reyes tell the lady that he wants to get some more B-roll footage for his story. And that's bullshit, because after you watch this entire video, there's no added footage of the area, okay? And as big as that location is, where does he go to get his B-roll footage but the department where the sergeant works at, where they do the pistol permits. Come on now. If that doesn't tell you that he's trying to egg the sergeant on to get into a back and forth argument, well, damn it, then you're naive. Let's get back to the video.
Over here we have the Special Licensing and Firearms Unit. Some public notices over here to our right. Authorized personnel only.
Film over here, there's people giving personal information that's not public.
Why would they give out personal information in
Because
public?
they're giving information about their pistol permit. So they need their demographic information, their name, their address, their phone number, their social security number.
So they're saying it in public?
They're sitting at the window providing that information.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't believe these people in line would want you to film their personal information.
Oh, my intention is not to film their personal information, man.
Okay, but you're standing here and you are recording. So if I could ask you to step out into the lobby, please.
Yeah, I'm also taking a look at the publicly accessible areas of the facility here.
That would be over here in the lobby.
This is a lobby as well, sir. This is
Correct.
publicly accessible lobby. I'm okay, sir.
All right, so for those of you that are familiar with Reyes's videos, then you know that Reyes has a nasty habit of going to these government locations and telling the people that are in charge of that location, the people that it's their responsibility to make sure operations are being run the way it's supposed to be. Reyes has that habit of telling them where he can be at and where he can't be at. Now, ain't that some shit? Oh, now mind you, if you look to the left, that guy that's standing there at the doorway there waiting for his turn to go to do his pistol permit, just like the lady stated, where Reyes is standing at, there are people there conducting business, giving their personal information, and so on. And again, as she pointed out, look at the guy who's waiting. They have him waiting there so he can't hear what's going on. And even though Reyes is stating that he's not there to record people's information, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that you're recording and shit's going to get picked up whether he's intentionally doing it or not. Okay? So again, I say, I can understand where the lady and this officer, who at the end of the video, Reyes makes a big deal that they didn't want him recording in public, and it's their job. It's their job to create privacy and all that other, and that's exactly what they're doing here. And I mean, if it wasn't for this guy standing at the doorway, I would honestly think, okay, they might be bullshitting a little bit, but no. Why would this guy be waiting at the doorway and Reyes, who ain't got no business there, and recording, okay, is in the area where the people are exchanging personal information? Ain't that some shit? Let's get back to the video.
Real quick, so I got a couple things. First of all, I got $2 from Blackheart Night. Hey, News Now Voodoo, how about a super mega ultra taste from the depths of Hades? Oh no! Oh, he's in big trouble now. Oh, what the? Where did they come from? They always sneak up on me like that. Shut up! Why are you laughing at me? You heard me? Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. What's going on now, huh? What is this? Oh, crap. All right. All I gotta see is the name. Blackheart Knight, yeah. Let me guess. You want me to get tased again? Listen, man. If you keep tasing me with this spleen thing that you got going in with the taser you implanted into my spleen, eventually my spleen's gonna explode. And if that happens, are you gonna pay my hospital bills? Wait, what do you mean, yes? Holy crap! What did you do? What did you do? It's worse! My appendix! I just pooped myself again! There's my butt! Oh, no, it hurts! Ouch. Stop
it! Not only that, but we got $5 from Highway Star. Ask Reyes how many fists he's missed with his newborn. Oh, how many firsts he's missed with his newborn. He'll say that my wife had a baby. Hades Voodoo, by the way. Hayes Voodoo. Ah, that's right. Tongue tied and twisted, just an earthbound misfit eye. Misfit eye. Yeah, baby. All right. Here's your happy dance. I'm a star. I'm a highway star. Yeah. See, when are we going to bring back that tradition, man? Like the Beach Boys singing about their little deuce coupe. You know? Well, I got the hottest set of wheels in town. Right? Like rock and roll songs where they're singing about their favorite car. Highway Star. Talking about driving his favorite car, you know? Back then, there used to be songs about, well, maybe because modern cars, they really don't make badass cars like they used to, you know? They're just trying to make them fancier, but not necessarily like, you know. Anyway, those are just some good songs. That's all I'm saying. Well, I guess in rap songs, they brag about their cars a lot, right? But I don't know. I get a different vibe from that, you know? Like singing a song about, well, I got this really expensive car, as opposed to they were singing songs about how fast their cars were and about how fun they were to drive, you know, going down Sunset Strip at night with the top down and just singing about feeling the wind blowing in your face and having fun hanging out with your friends, you know, as opposed to, yeah, I got a really, really expensive car, man, and I drink Hennessy in it and get drunk and then go around a shooting raid and drive by with my friends. Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm not trying to get into all that. Modern music sometimes drives me nuts, but I gotta admit, especially like when gangster rap first started, I actually really enjoyed it because it was new, it was different, it was exciting, you know. Now it all just kind of starts to sound the same to me. I don't know. Back when it first happened, like when NWA and the Posse came out, that was groundbreaking stuff at the time. I was jamming that. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Foreman 101.
And your name and badge number, ma'am?
Sergeant Maurice 288.
So supervisors, you should be very well versed in the people's rights and the Constitution, correct?
We are.
Okay, so
and
great.
that's why this gentleman is standing back here, so he doesn't overhear what's going on at the window. So that's why I'm asking you to do the same thing and give the person.
Nobody has an expectation of privacy in public, Sergeant.
Okay.
But again, my intention is not to gather any.
Also, I want to point something out. And I'm quite sure that his fans are too stupid, because if you're a Frauditor fan, you gotta be an idiot. I'm sure his fans are too stupid to put together what's actually happening in this video. He's standing outside for the first half an hour of the video. Why? Because the doors are locked. So it's not accessible just to the public. You can't just walk in there. An officer asked him if there was anything he needed. He told them he needed a specific thing. So they let him in for the purpose of taking care of that specific thing. And I'm quite sure that the guy that's waiting in line to get his gun license had to go through the same process to get let in. So this isn't just open to the general public. In fact, the doors are locked. You had to wait half an hour to be let in for a very specific reason that had nothing to do with getting your gun license. They're being nice to you. They're bending over backwards to help you by letting you in at all. And when you told the lady, hey, is it okay if I just take a few pictures around? She wasn't giving you carte blanche to just do whatever. She was being nice. But now you're going to turn it into, ha-ha, I exposed more corruption. They gave me permission to go somewhere. You give a frauditor an inch, they take 4,000 miles. You give a frauditor a bite, they take the whole meal. Okay, fine. I don't want to argue with you. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be nice. I will tell you, you know what? You can go ahead and go over there and take a few more pictures before you leave. Now, he's going to turn that into these people are evil for telling him he can't take pictures where the guy, he's standing right in front of you. You can hear him talking, giving his private personal information. Well, I'm not trying to record that, but you are. And that's the other thing that their fans never see and that their butterbrains don't understand. I'm not here to record his private information. But you are recording his private information. Well, yeah, but that's not my intent. But that's what you're doing. Well, yeah, but I didn't mean to do it. But it's what you're doing. That's why we're asking you to stop doing it. Okay. Leland's like, no, they understand. Which again just makes it worse because that means they're doing it on purpose, which I would not be surprised. Thank you, Leland. Yes. Exactly. These guys. Grab your phone and your pepper spray. You know, it's time to spread some hate. Gonna give everyone a hard time. Boy, I hope they take the bait. I'm gonna go auditing. Gonna hang out with my friends. Gonna try to make everyone mad. I don't know. Whatever it portends. Boom, boom, boom. Because I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Don't. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. I'm gonna audit on you. Gonna audit on you. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Hey, I'm gonna audit you, butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah, don't. Butterbrain douche canoe. Butterbrain douche canoe. Hey, butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah, a butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah, butterbrain douche canoe. Doom. Butterbrain douche canoe. Gonna audit some more. Butterbrain douche canoe. Hey, I'm gonna audit you. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe. Yeah. Ow! Sorry, I'm sorry. Trying to have some fun, Dags. Dag nabbit!
Your private information, Sergeant. So like I said, we have some public notices here. Just trying to hold people accountable. They have cameras everywhere. Our friendly reminders that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them. Obviously, that's the case here today. They always want to make about public and private information. Oh, sure. Hey, how are you, Mr. Collins?
Okay, so what I can tell you, probably not gonna have this, but it's being reviewed. The person isn't in right now who's assigned to it, so I'm gonna have her get in touch with you as soon as possible.
Who reviews it?
The different legal staff members. So
Different legal staff members.
Yeah, so that person will get it.
Does it normally take 2 months to review a FOIA request?
I don't know the scope of the FOIA request, so I can't answer that.
It's one officer's body camera footage.
I can't answer that. And you're also, this is one of the largest agencies that receives so many requests. So
I'm sure you're dealing with the probably a lot of FOIA requests for the
there's
ticket
a lot of FOIA
scandals.
requests, so it's different. So
for the
that's
ticket
all.
scandals.
So that's all I can tell you. So,
Okay, yeah, no problem.
So I'd ask if Okay.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll keep following through email. Hopefully, somebody answers me. Maybe you can get in touch with the person I've been emailing with and ask them.
See, these are the little things, the little subtle things that he does to try and gaslight people, to try and bait people, to try and cause an altercation that his fans always seem to miss. Yeah, we got a lot of FOIA requests. You know, it's hard to keep up sometimes. There's a lot of backlog. Yeah, because of all the scandals, because of all the scandals and all the scams, because of all the stuff. Like, why has he got to throw that in there? And the guy didn't acknowledge that the first time, so he said it again. And the guy didn't acknowledge it the second time, so he said it again. How is he not sticking the needle in, trying to poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear? That's why Long Island Audit pisses me off so much. Because the people who support him because he's so calm. But he's still playing the game. He's got to throw that little extra comment in there. He's just got to throw that little extra comment. And when the guy didn't react to that, he said it again. And when the guy didn't react the second time, he said it again. He's poking. He's poking. He's poking. Come on. Come on. React. React. Give me a hard time so I can try and sue you. So I can try and get you fired. Please. Come on. Take the bait. Take the bait. I don't bait. I just film. And whatever happens, I just happen to catch it on my camera. So you don't have anything to do with it. The stuff that you're catching on camera is just what happens in that office. You're exposing what happens in that office. You're not causing what's happening in the video. No. You're just filming what naturally happens in that office on a normal day. No, you're not. They literally are causing what's happening in the video. They are what's happening in the video. He baits them all the time, and he's a master at it, which makes him a master baiter. Oh, that was a good one, enemy. That was a real good one. Oh, thank you. Yes, Base Horseman. Unfortunately, Base Horseman's horse died. That's horrible to hear. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, God bless. I hope you feel better. People get attached to their animals, man. I know when my dog dies, I'm going to be a mess. Oh, it's rough, man. Base Horseman needs a happy dance. All right. That sounds good to me. In fact, I'll give him a quadruple poople. Here we go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. All right. Thank you. Always fun to have you around. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh, yeah. All day, every day. Can't be beat. Best fans in the world. Wonderful treat.
To answer my email so I don't have to come down here next time.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Thank you.
So, what we would ask if once you do have other business here, that we would ask you to.
Oh, my business. I'm just getting some B-roll footage. I'm an independent journalist, and I'm just working on a story here. And I'm going to stay in the publicly accessible areas.
That's not exactly the state business here. Plus, you have people here with state permits. So,
What do the permits have to do with it? Well, Connecticut, I have a right to be in a this is publicly accessible area, correct? That's open to the public.
In this specific area,
this is a publicly accessible area, correct?
That's why you had to get special permission to get in.
We're just asking you if you do have state business here.
No, I'm just going to finish taking some B-roll footage here and taking some pictures of video in the publicly accessible areas and holding my government accountable here. And
accountable
I'll be on
for
my way
what?
eventually.
What do you mean eventually?
Well,
you've gotten
you close, right?
You're gonna until we close.
Do you close? Is it open 24 hours?
No, it's not open 24 hours.
Okay.
Sir,
So I definitely won't be here past closing. I promise you that.
We're just going to ask you because your business here is concluded, that to please leave at this point.
Am I being trespassed from the property? Because I can't be trespassed as long as I'm following. Am I breaking any laws right now?
Sir, give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
At this point, if your business is concluded, we're going to ask you to leave. At this point, we do not want individuals loitering around in the building. I understand you're filming, but
Yeah, I'm not loitering.
You are, because at this point you don't have any actual state business here.
I'm not loitering in the building, sir.
Sir,
I'd like to
really
speak to a
would
supervisor.
Unfortunately, my supervisor is actually not in right now. So
I don't need to speak to your supervisor. Are you a law enforcement officer, sir?
I'm not a law enforcement officer.
Okay, because I've been told by certain people that they're law enforcement officers today, and they weren't. So I just wanted to make sure it was clear. You're not law enforcement.
What a scumbag!
I'm asking you though. I am asking that if your business.
I would like to speak to a law enforcement officer supervisor, please.
Why can't you just
Sergeant
act like
of
a
some sort,
human for 5 seconds?
At the very least, just because I want to make sure that what we're doing here is legal and on the up and up, because this is a public building that everybody has a right to access.
And you have a right to access as long as you are here on some sort of state business or some sort of business. You're more than welcome if you need to request something. If you're more than welcome to get handled by a permit with requisite.
But if I wasn't recording, if somebody was in here and they weren't recording, you wouldn't be asking them to leave. You're asking me to leave because I'm recording.
I think we'd be asking if you were just hanging out and loitering without any recording.
Well, I'm not loitering. I'm handling my business. Like I said, I'm holding my government accountable, which is a constitutionally protected activity and part of the state law here in Connecticut. We have the right to film law enforcement officers in the course of their duty.
There are no law enforcement officers that you're filming. There are no law enforcement officers.
I don't want to argue the law either.
This guy is not a law enforcement officer. See how they play their game? How come their fans don't see it? I don't understand. They make all these excuses every time. Every time I get into an argument with one of these butterbrain douche canoe idiots, they will always say that. Well, I'm trying to hold the cops accountable. You haven't filmed just one cop an hour ago. Other than that, this whole time you haven't filmed one cop. So where are these law enforcement people that you're holding accountable? Where are they? How is filming him saying I'm filming you to hold my law enforcement accountable? Where's the law enforcement? You got a guy in a wheelchair. You got this dude who's obviously just a chill dude, and you're just rubbing it in. This guy is the most chill dude. Like, you can tell he doesn't even want to deal with confrontation at all. So Long Island Audit sees that. He's like, ooh, this guy doesn't want a confrontation. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, he starts drooling. I bet you anything he's foaming at the mouth right now. Oh, yeah, let's rub it into this guy. I'm not leaving. You can't tell me to leave. And I know you don't want a confrontation. So I'm really gonna dig my heels in and ruin your frickin' day, and maybe even put in a complaint against you and try to get you fired because you did exactly what I asked you to do. You went out of your way to help me and answer my question. How dare you, you tyrant! $2 from Greg Jonick. Happy dance for Salacious and all of her work. All right, I can do that. All right, thank you very much. Did I miss $5 for Flower Power and Nate? A happy dance for the good weekend. All right, here we go. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate the appreciation. Face Horseman, dude, blood pressure. Yeah.
I don't want to argue the law either, so I just want to let you know what the law is, so that way we can act accordingly from there. That's all. The law is I have a right to record police in the course of their duty. This is the course of their duty. I'm in public. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm not causing any disturbances.
At this point, it's getting to the point where if you're not here on official business, we're gonna ask you to please step outside and to leave.
Well, sir, you're not even a law enforcement officer.
I'm
sorry, yes.
I don't understand why we can't be in our public building here.
All right, so this is where I end the video, whereas for the next few minutes of the video, Reyes is bitching to his subscribers that these individuals here were trying to infringe on his rights to record in public. Same old bullshit story. You truly get tired of hearing this guy whine like a little bitch. Okay, now mind you, as you notice the setup there, the doors are closed. Doors are locked. You have to be assisted by somebody, and you have to have a legitimate reason of being there. That location, people go there for pistol permits. How he got lucky and let in when he told that lady he was going for records, where the lady, in my opinion, screwed up. Okay, Tuesdays and Thursdays basically is when they do the FOIA requests and records, right? Well, she should have not even let him in from the get-go. So he got in luckily. And as we all know, frauditors use that excuse about public request forms as a way of getting their foot in the doorway. And that's it. Once they're in, forget about it. You can't get them out. Now, mind you, all this BS about he drove 4 hours over here to find out why he couldn't get the body cam footage. Come on, we all know that was bullshit. Look at the big picture, guys, from the beginning of the video to the end of the video. He did everything in his power to come into contact with the sergeant. He wanted a third interaction with the sergeant, hoping that the sergeant would blow his temper and put hands on him. Okay? Look, come on now. I mean, let's not play stupid. We all know Reyes. Reyes plays it as a smart, that he's for people's rights and he's bridging the gap and all this other. This guy just knows he's from the streets. He knows how to word things. He knows how to word things, let's say. Hey, let me know your thoughts on the video, guys. Hey, and I'll see you in my next one.
Yes, we love Camellia TV here in the Hezokuai show, here in the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Your rights end where mine began. Well, no, it's your rights end when I grab a camera. Yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal. If you're the only people in the world that have rights are the frauditors. And again, this is an important distinction, okay? Because I used to say, Nikki Red, I didn't say hi to you. What's up? Anastasia, Base Horseman, Janice, what's up? Nowhere Fast, what's up? Tim Hicks, hey. Has anyone seen actual footage of Liar working with law enforcement as he claims? Yes. Okay. So Nowhere Fast, here's what he's talking about. There is a video where he goes on a ride along with the cop. Of course, the camera was pointed at Long Island Audit the whole time. It was just an excuse for him to make, what's up, Nikki? Hey, all right, good to see you too. It was just an excuse for him to get some content. But his big thing that he loves to brag about every chance he gets is the police have him teaching classes on the First Amendment. That's BS. What actually happened was he went into a building. He got trespassed from the building. They did the report. And because he's Long Island Audit, and they're going to complain about everything and FOIA everything and go over everything with a fine-tooth comb, he actually did find legitimately a mistake, not a purposely done intentionally to screw him over, a legitimate mistake, but he did find a mistake that was made in the report that the cop wrote up. And when those things go to court, obviously, if you don't dot all the I's and cross all the T's and even make the slightest little mistake, there are cases, big cases, throughout history that have been lost over tiny little details that were missed that technically they got off on a technicality. That's why murder trials and things like that have such an insanely thorough process with all the discovery, to make sure that that sort of thing happens as little as possible. But it is much more common with smaller stuff. Traffic citations, things like that, where the cops are writing 100 reports a day and maybe 2% of people actually like go over it with a fine-tooth comb enough to find if there's an error. Like, because they're not big major offenses, they don't go through that much trouble. But because he's an auditor, of course he does. So he goes over the report with a fine-tooth comb and he finds a tiny little error that is technically incorrect on the report. And of course, being a First Amendment auditor, a frauditor, an idiot, a douche canoe, a liar, he's going to harp on that mistake. Oh, he made a mistake in the report. Oh, he made a mistake in the report. I'm going to sue. Oh, he made a mistake in the report. I'm going to get him fired. So, because he found a legitimate error in the police report and was threatening to sue and get everyone fired and do all this terrible stuff, that particular police department was playing damage control. How the hell are we going to get this guy to shut up? Because now this tiny little clerical error, he's turning it into a federal freaking case, literally. So they make a deal. Well, they'll let him give his stupid lecture. So they say, okay, fine, you can give your little lecture. So they had the department come in, and he came out, and he gave his little First Amendment auditing speech, and about how he knows all you scumbags are corrupt, but we're here to stop your corruption, you evil cops, whatever. So that's what happened. I do not know exactly what the mistake was. I do know that realistically, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember that it was something that when I first found out about it, I was like, it wasn't as small as dotting a T or crossing an I. It was something where I was like, okay, I could see why the cops would be like, crap. Like, yeah, we screwed up. You got us this time. We admit it. Like, it was a significant error. But the point is, it was an error. It wasn't an intentional, falsifying documents to try and increase his charges or anything. But that's basically it. That's basically it. Like, they agreed to let him do the thing over the mistake so that he wouldn't try to sue and all that. Because, again, they realized that they legitimately did make a mistake, so that if he tried to take action against him, he probably would have a case. He realistically would have a case. So they let him give his little class. So now he just, ever since then, that's, again, every tiny little anything with these guys is just more fuel to their fire. Now he's, hey, I'm the guy that they got teaching classes on how to do First Amendment. Whatever. You're a douche canoe, buddy. That's all you are, and that's all you'll ever be. And that's why this is how much respect we have for you, that we turned you into a mini voodoo doll with a girdle. And which, again, another reminder, once again, you guys, that this month's giveaway, we have a monthly giveaway on this channel. And the grand prize this month is going to be a set of 3 redecorated, handmade by Salacious, 3D printed by her son Mason. We got Long Island Audit. We got News Now Ninja. Look at that. He's got his tattoos, his little flip-flops and everything. His hair all crazy, with his hair shaved with the dreadlocks on top. And then we got the more, her sign, and numbered by Salacious, all custom. Beautiful, fantastic, wonderful, unique stuff. That's going to be the grand prizes, the set of all 3. second through 9th place, because there's always 10, are going to be these blank ones. And if you win a blank one, you can decorate it any way you want, make it look like any Frauditor you want, or just paint it or do anything you want, dress it up. And if you do that, and you take a picture and send the picture to us, we will get you, that picture will get your name entered into the following month's drawing for a giveaway. Also, eventually, ultimately, these little guys are going to be available for sale. They're going to be $20 each because, you know, Mason needs his money for making them and, you know, the whole thing. So, but that's coming in the future. And again, if you get one, you decorate it, send a picture, no matter how you got it, whether you want it or you bought it. If you decorate it, send us a picture of the decorated one. They don't have to be like this because obviously Salacious is insanely amazing at what she does. Round of applause for Salacious once again. Thank you all so very, very, very much for joining me this beautiful Friday morning. I've had a great time hanging out with you guys. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Nothing but love for you guys. And don't forget that tomorrow is Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow on this very channel, the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel, on the Saturday Night Snafu featuring me at Frauditor News Network at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our guest is going to be the one and only Dick Bag Patrol. On the 19th, our guest coordinator had to cancel, so it's still open, but we're definitely going to have a good time. We're going to have a great show. August 26th, Frauditor Ram's going to be here. September 2nd, the one and only Dummy Kruger. And on September 9th, one of the newest Crusaders in the anti-Frauditor game, Underground News, will be our guest on September 9th, Saturday. It's going to be great. So don't forget to join us tomorrow evening. We're going to have a lot of fun, the great times, good times, and great days of the Saturday night. Are they trademarked? Oh, what, you already trying to steal our idea? Not yet. Not yet. Anyway, thank you once again, guys. All you guys. Love you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Wait. Almost forgot. The show isn't over until you see the Elvis snow. So hold on. Happy Friday, guys. Have a good weekend. Love you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, sugar.
Champions are the breakfast of Chuck Norris. We live in an expanding universe. All of it is trying to get away from Chuck Norris. Aliens are real. They are just hiding from Chuck Norris. If Chuck Norris were to travel to an alternate dimension in which there was another Chuck Norris and they fought each other, they would both win. Chuck Norris and Superman once fought each other on a bet. The loser had to start wearing his underwear on the outside of his pants. When Graham Bell invented the telephone, he already had 2 missed calls from Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris once left a half-eaten apple. A random company used it as their logo.